Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? I ain't trying to show you my face. I had to cover up. It's nighttime shit. I don't know why. I ain't finna be coming up here. While I'm exercising, showing y'all my face and stuff. Can y'all hear me? Hello. I just decided to go to YouTube this way. Okay. Hopefully y'all get my notification. I think I can share. Can I share the video? If not, I'm gonna have to go through it a different way. Oh shit. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Let me try to figure this out. I don't know how to do. Oh, right here. Oh, I can't go. Okay, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and do the video thing. Y'all, give me just a second here. If I sound like I'm out of breath, damn it, I am. You know why I'm out of breath? Because I'm working out. So you're gonna hear me working out, okay, y'all? My big butt hind is gonna be working out, okay? All right, let me pull up my Jazzy life. Now we haven't done this in quite some time. I have been over these hoes, of course. Uh, so okay, let's go ahead and watch my Jazzy life, child. I did not take a look at this. This will be we watching it raw for the first time, um, together. Well, y'all probably seen this. Y'all probably seen this more than I have. How you doing, Mary? I said, the hell with this. I said, I'm going live. We're gonna talk about this because it's not me picking on Jasmine. So before we get started, let me where's my section 23? Okay, let me pull up my section 23 because obviously I'm not on the same stream yard. I'm on the bike, y'all. So if I sound like I'm out of breath, I am. Section, what is this section? I forgot what is this section. Was it section 27? I can't remember. Shoot. Uh, I forgot what that is. Dang, y'all. I'm going off the cuff. It's been a winning section. Uh, okay, hold on. Uh, what is it called? Copyright. 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 Uh, laws with videos. I forgot what it's called. With videos. With YouTube videos. I forgot what it's called, y'all. I can't even think right now. Shoot, I'm on the bike. Okay. Uh uh okay. So let me find what it's called. Uh let's see. Uh Section something. I don't remember. 107. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Section 107. Okay. All right, fair use. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up first. Y'all gonna see it, then I'm just gonna go from there. Okay. That's what we gonna do. Okay. I'm not reading it. Just like we all can read, I'm not gonna read it. Okay. That's what I'm not gonna read it. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. We're gonna start for just a second. I'm gonna pull up the copyright. Uh Hold on, y'all. Let me get it right here. Okay, here we go. Boom, there we go. Can y'all see that? Hopefully y'all can. Okay, in the video. Okay, so this is 107. Okay, copy section at 107. Okay, and this is fair use, fair use. Copyright materials without permission is permissible. These factors are character use, right? And this is educational purposes only. Okay, the purpose and the character of use, right? Blah blah blah. Commercial nonprofit, blah 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 blah. Okay, this is what the hell it is. Okay, so we're gonna do right here. Okay, and for educational purposes only. For educational purposes only. Educational purpose. Okay. Okay. Oops, I missed. I did that. I typed too fast. Y'all know how to. Okay. Okay, so y'all can see this right here. For use research purposes, right here. Boom, boom, boom. Right here, works for use, blah blah blah. For the purposes of character use and non-profit for fair use. The nature of the copyright work. Three, the amount of subsidy portion used, like, okay, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Educational purposes, right here. You'll read all down here. The four factors, right, blah, blah, blah. You see, okay, boom, there we go. Let's move on. This is for teacher. All right, so let's continue. Shoot. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get it, okay? Did y'all read that? For use, okay? Let's go to put Jasmine on her. How you doing, Mary Boo? Girl, what's going on? Okay, can I see Jasmine right here? All right, let's talk about it real quick. Okay, can we talk about it real quick? We're just gonna get started here. Um, I don't feel like pulling up. I'm working out. I'm not pulling up the now. At some point in time, what I can do is, and watching this video, it's gonna take me a little minute to get used to the new style of the way that I'll be doing it. So I'm just throwing it out there. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to the new Chris House, Dr. A. Uh, we're going live like this. It's my I didn't pay for my stuff on whatever, but I'm probably gonna cancel that in a little minute. When I want to do panel discussions, then I'll go uh we'll just do it. I don't feel like doing a panel discussion today, so there's no point in me using that other streaming purposes. I'm just going through YouTube, okay? I'm working out, so if you hear me going move like this, I'm moving around. That ain't me doing it on my backside. It's just me moving around on this leather little bike, okay? Anyway, girl, she look like foghorn. Okay, well let's go. I'll say y'all. Mister, I'll say. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do that no more. I'm sorry, but she do look like why she looks sad like foghorn. That's all. I'm not calling her. I'm not saying she built like foghorn or anything like that, because that would be being mean, and I'm not gonna be mean. I'm just saying she just looks really sad on her. I don't know why. God, like even when it, and I know y'all gonna say, well, Dr. A, Olivia did it too. What you gonna say about that? Girl, we ain't talking about that whore right now. And yeah, they get it from Olivia, okay? And Olivia did it, and they seen that Olivia can got money off of that, so they repeating the same cycle just so they can get more money, just like Olivia did her little fraud act of lying to me she lost her appointment. We already knew that was a lie, y'all. We already knew that. I forgot who blew that off the box. I can't remember which reactor blew that off the box, but that was pretty much already known. Everybody knew that. We all knew that the heifer was lying. So we ain't gonna play these games, okay? So I'm getting that out the way before we get started. We know that they basically got this from Olivia and they fell away. So they said, well, hell, if that bitch can do it, we can do it too. Monkey see, monkey do. This is what these hoes do. Okay? Let's go. I mean, women, girls. They girls to me. Uh, let's go. Let me not call them hoes and stuff. That's not nice. Okay, y'all. Let's continue. Okay. Yeah. Now we're gonna wait a 3 hour wait time to watch her to get ready to have a conversation. You know we like that. So you might as well just go ahead and get started with her to have this conversation. Golly. Come on, girl. Hurry up. Make it happen, Captain. Child. Oh, girl, she is so bored. Okay, we're gonna speak up. We're gonna wait for her to start talking. We're not gonna wait 20 minutes for her to begin a whole conversation. We're not gonna watch her dig up her nose, push her nose ring up, push her nose up. We're not doing that tonight, okay? We're not gonna look at her. It's bad enough we have to sit here.
And because she was, they were putting it in the chat, like how much, what was what. And I'm
okay, let me hear this. All right.
I'm just annoyed, like, because it was a situation where, it was other.
Okay, before she get annoyed, before she tells us why she get annoyed, I know y'all want me to wait, and y'all want me to let this young lady talk first, and then for me to come in and go let her spill her spill. But before she gets started, I mean, we had to wait 4 minutes and 33 seconds for her to even speak to anybody, right? And the first thing that comes out of her mouth is her talking about how annoyed she is. She didn't greet her people. She didn't say, hey, girl, hey, none of that. I mean, it wasn't long enough for me, even if she said hello, girl, because I did skip it. But nevertheless, we did not listen to her speak to us. She did not speak to us. She just started going in about, I mean, she been on YouTube for 20,000 years, okay? So I don't understand why she is annoyed by anything that happens on YouTube. This comes along with it, in this sector she's in, for the fact of her putting her business out there. So pretty much people are going to be crude, rude, and they're going to, in her case, in Olivia case, because I feel like I have to keep saying, when I say something about her, I say something about Olivia, because I got to do equal opportunity over here. But do I really? I mean, y'all already know Olivia is a lame, okay? I don't have to do all that. I'm not doing all that. Listen, we're going to stick on subject. I'm going to stick through the subject. I'm going to stay on task today. Okay, I'm going to work through that. Okay. So let's go. Let's see where we at.
Stuff in the mix of why I had to move. Like I said, it was family situations. It was a lot, right? And then, of course, because I had to move. Thank you, Guyanese, for the super chat. I appreciate it, fam. And
I
I
did
knew because I
speed it
was
up.
one.
I
I was
did speed it up, y'all, because we'll be all day, and I don't have all day to be spending time talking to her. Okay, I'm gonna let her talk for a while. I promise, I am. Let's go.
short on the rent, so I knew they were gonna take that out. I just feel like they just nothing added up to me, and it just kind of just really annoyed me because how much money I put down for the house, and they told me that I would get most of it back, and I was banking on that because I was able to wait to pay my deposit, my second deposit here, and that's why I'm trying to just stay positive and just not over.
Okay, it was really hard. It's just hard for me to get through this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go to the next video. We're just gonna briefly talk about this particular video, and then we're gonna roll on to the other video. So what I have to say about this pretty much is she's gonna keep be redundant begging. This is her dry begging. We basically talked about this earlier when I've kind of may have mentioned of how these women get up here and they do the 48 laws of power, and they make this thing of trying to find a victim. They already know what their victims are. They have the same type of victims in their chat, and what they do is use that. And their victims want to be victimized. Okay, let's just be clear about that. They want them to take their money because they'll get them attention. You know what I'm saying? They want to be heard. They want to be talked. They want to be seen. So this is why they give Majette. This is why they contribute to her um, mess. I can't recall what laws of 48 there is, but whatever, we'll talk about that later. The point is, and if you got your book, pull it out, okay? Okay, so like I said, the bottom line is that we're already aware of how she gets down. We know her Speedo. We know Jasmine. Jasmine, we know Jasmine like a book. Basically, this is her dry begging. Basically, okay, we know this. We see it all the time. I mean, we've gone through how many houses with this woman. I mean, her coming on here discussing her houses of her deposits. I mean, this is like what the second time she didn't had the conversation about a deposit. It's like, I don't see how you get a deposit when you leave old furniture there. If the landlord, and I have some experience in regards to, I've never been a landlord, but I have been the person that had the business that did the cleanup crew to come in and clean your apartments for you or the house for you, and having to dump all of that junk that you left behind. So that's the experience that I have. Okay. And do you understand how much they pay me to come, how much they pay my service, how much they pay us to come and get rid of your junk? Do you know that that's a lot of work? I mean, thank you. Because that is more money in our pocket. But what I'm telling you, that it's a lot on that landlord or that owner of that home, that they have to pay another contractor to come in and get rid of your junk because you too got darn lazy to go and get your stuff, and not take and not appreciate the things that people have bought you. And then you have the nerve to want people to give you more money to purchase other stuff or a voucher, whatever it is that you're going to do to get furniture in this place. I don't know. But nevertheless, that is really annoying, and that cost. And so they shouldn't have given you any kind of deposit, to be honest, right? Because if they have to give you deposits after deposits when you keep disrespectful of leaving the furniture, that should also go on your credit. Because one of the things you want to do in order, and one of the things you normally do in most cases, because I've stayed in places, in most cases what you would normally do is get all the stuff out of the apartment. Okay, get all of your things out of the apartment, and guess what? Yes, wait a minute, Jasmine, let me tell you, you probably don't know this. Clean up the apartment. You can, most apartments, they want you to shampoo it. They want you to shampoo the rugs if you have rug in the apartment. They want you to shampoo the rugs, the carpet. I mean, not the rugs. I'm lying. I'm sorry. The carpet. They want you to shampoo the carpet. They want the walls to look halfway decent. Of course, they probably need a good paint job because you've been there for a long time, or you've been there for some years. So The walls, especially if they're cheaply painted, in most cases there probably are. Um, so the wall's gonna have a wear and tear on them. But dang, don't you want all your deposit? Don't you want to make the apartment look as best as they can? So all they have to do is probably come in and do like a paint job, and maybe even if they want to do another shampoo, they can. But you still want to shampoo your place. Um, when me and my husband moved from one particular place that we were living at, we made sure the rug was shampooed. I mean, I keep saying rug, the carpet was shampooed. We made sure the stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna do that. Listen, you just gotta shampoo the rug, the carpet. You gotta do that. The bottom line, you gotta make sure the pace is the way it was when you left, before you got there, before you moved in originally. And you want to be honest, you should try to make it look better than the way it looks. Okay, that's just the bottom line. I don't see what's so difficult about that. Okay, so you're not going to get all your deposit back if you leave stuff behind. I mean, it's really that simple. It's just that common sense. How you doing, LaQuinta? How you doing? Don't that make sense though? Maybe I'm tripping. Let's go.
For myself. And y'all want to know how much money they gave me back? When I calculated it, even when we was talking in the messages, I was like, "Oh,
I'm lucky you got that back.
I'm gonna get at least 1,000 something back, right? Almost close to 2,000." And because they were putting in the chat like how much what was what, and I'm calculating it. I can read, I can put numbers together, and like, okay, this is how much it's gonna be. Okay. And then all of a sudden they was like, well, and I said, well, in that case, I should have kept my keys for the full month of August. Like, now you decided now, because at first it was no, you don't have to pay August as long as you're out by August. Like, I had the last day I had was like the 3rd. They gave me $300 back.
You lucky you got anything back. Didn't you leave junk in that house? Did you get all your stuff? Did you throw the stuff away? Did you clean up that house the way that you came in? Because the way you came in, I'm not saying that was the best house you ever stayed in. Okay, where you at is what much better. I'm not saying it was a complete dump. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that it was decent, right? So even though you said that the floor was falling in and the foundation was erupting, and you was kind of leaning to the side because the foundation was there. Girl, if the foundation ain't there, then the house ain't there, okay? But again, you left all that junk there. How much money do you think you're gonna get, girl? If you was my tenant, thank God you're not. But let me tell you something. If you was my tenant, which is why I don't do business with certain people, the people like you, I would just not. I'm sorry. Um, but you lucky you got $300 because you should have been owing money. You should have been owing money. You should have been negative 300. That's what should have happened. First of all, man, you have done water. Let me, my opinion. I think you created water damage in that place. Remember that water overflowed. And then when you go, and then you said your water was cut off for a minute, and your gas took you a while to get your gas home. Sometimes when you don't put certain I ain't gonna say appliances, but certain services on, sometimes you can mess up the pipes and stuff like that. If you go without the water being on for so a certain period of time, you can actually damage those pipes. But you ain't heard that from me, and that really creates a lot of work for the landlord to have to figure out by the time that you get your sorry self out of there. Okay, but whatever. So you lucky you got that. So I don't understand why you come up here asking people, girl, we are in 2005. Okay. Everybody, a lot of people are experiencing um tightage. That's not even a word. Everybody experiencing some type of uh what can I say? It's a little tight in certain homes, even the best of the best homes, right? So whereas you might be getting this set amount of money during this set of time, but it's it's just a little tight for everybody. It's not that it's just so broke for everybody. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to put that in the universe. But what I'm saying is it's a little tight for people, okay, Jasmine? And so the first thing that you do, especially with some of these seniors that's only getting a certain amount of money to live on, dear, on a fixed income, okay? And then for the single moms, such as yourself, but you're a single mom who has help. Okay, so let's be clear about that. But let's talk about the single moms who don't have help, right? Who are working, are honest, making an honest living. They working a 9 to 5. They children in school, they might have to pay for a child or two to stay in daycare or whatever, put a child in programs. Either way, they don't have time to be putting no money on your behind, okay? So that's what I don't understand about you. And you just keep taking people for granted. And you just keep on and keeping on till you can keep begging as opposed to going and get a job. I don't understand. Are you allergic to a job? I'm not talking about no goddamn DoorDash because god darn it, that just ain't working for you, dear. The DoorDash is not working because if it was working, you wouldn't have to keep begging. Okay? So why wouldn't you just go, child, go get you a part-time job? I got me a little part-time job because I know sometimes, I know again, today I made, girl, I made $200 today. You understand what I'm saying? I only made $200 today. Um, you know what I mean? So some days, like I said, some days it's great, some days not so much. Some days I don't walk away with nothing. Hell, I'm happy to walk away with $40. You know what I'm saying? Some days it happens and some days it don't. But either way, I just gonna keep working. You know, that's when you're an entrepreneur, that's the type of stuff happens, right? Um, for number two, guess what? I got a little part-time job and I got other businesses. I'm a contractor for people where I will go in and hook your stuff up because you didn't, you know what I mean? You might need an apartment cleaned out. And so a company uh does it, pays my business. So I'm a contractor. You get what I'm saying? So they'll pay my business to for me to come in and get and clean out their stuff. Now I can't do that. I just y'all, I can't do it's certain things I can't do if it's too bad. Woo, then the husband have to handle that. But the easier stuff I will do. But the point is I get out there and get it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just saying I don't see what is wrong with a good heart and sweat to go and get your money. I'm not understanding. Oh, y'all in here talking. Okay, I can't go up. Y'all, I'm on YouTube. Hi, Rose. Welcome to Mythic House. Definitely hit the like, right? Information is funny and the same, okay? Oh, wait. Food stamps change with no food stamp? Exactly. With no food, junk food, girl. She needs to go and apply for SSI because she definitely could get a check. Yeah, but they even cutting back on these SSI checks, though. How you doing, Deborah? I can't believe how these women come on YouTube begging on a consistently. Girl, right, kids in full school, exactly. Do HEB part-time or DoorDash, got no kids in school, exactly. Is it with her singing the yeah everyone could get money, could get $5? Girl, what? Jasmine never wanted a job, exactly. Put those men's on child support, okay? You have 5 minor kids, okay, but don't want to work. Make it make sense. Most reactors have jobs, all right? Or YouTube, these reactors work hard. Exactly. I got businesses, plus I got a lot of part-time jobs. Like I know that every now and then they like, well, right now we got something for you to do on this day. I'm like, cool. So what I go in there on that one day, I make some decent money. I ain't gonna say real good, some good money for easy job, for easy, honest work. I give that money, do what I need to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But now, come October, come October, wait a minute, November, late October, I'm gonna start back my savings. Okay, that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna start back my little savings because right now I got enough product that I don't need to buy nothing for a little while. Now I might buy a little stuff here and there, but I got enough product that I'm gonna sell. Once I sell that, then I flip that, buy some more, and take some of that, put that some aside, put a little some of that aside. This is a time to save money. Whether people know it or not, you can take $2 here, you can take $3 there, you can take $20 here, 40, 50, 60, and up. It's not that hard. Okay? So instead of just asking somebody for money, you can make money. Go out and make money. You make more than enough on YouTube, even if YouTube not paying as much as you think and you should be getting. You got to make it work. Okay. Hello.
300.
And this is not even me being mean. I am not bullying this girl. Let's make this abundantly clear. For the rules that are being enforced, girl, they have. It they are certainly being enforced here on YouTube. Okay. A couple of people that I know outside of this sector, not even in this sector, YouTube has been some of their videos got taken down because they said it was bullying. Okay. And so I want to make abundantly clear this is for educational purposes. This is me trying to uh me and the crystals over here in this crystal palace, we are basically talking to this young lady and other young ladies that don't want to work. And we're just telling them to go get a job and what they could do to earn an honest living. And I'm not saying for them to get off of YouTube. No way about telling people to get off of YouTube. I'm not saying that. All I'm just saying is that, I mean, they can do what they want to do on their platform. But what I'm saying, because I don't want nobody telling me what to do on my platform, right? So I'm not telling Jasmine what to do on her platform. I'm just saying that for the record, educational purposes, that maybe getting a job would she wouldn't have to come up her back. Now, a part of YouTube guidelines is required for her not to be coming up her bag. And you can't keep begging and doing, I don't know why. They said, I heard that Olivia was doing a GoFundMe. Now, listen, I don't know how true that is. Maybe y'all could shed some light on that. Y'all can tell me. I have not been over there. I do support my other sisters, but I just can't do the lit. I can't listen to her for so long. For so long.
And they was like, oh, we hired a cleaners, we did this, we did that. I was just like, even with the
But yes, Jasmine, do you know? Okay, so this is also something I do for a business for a living. Do you know how much um I'm contract? I can't. Well, I'm not getting ready to reveal all that, but let's just say, let me Google a ballpark figure of what people can make possibly here on listen, hear me out on contracting for cleaning out apartments or removing stuff because she didn't even clean. Now, if she had a clean, then that make a difference. Okay, Jasmine, for a professional cleaner, because I'm a professional cleaner. Okay, listen. I'm a professional cleaner as well. On top of everything else I do, I know you're gonna say, Dr. A. Well, I mean, this is 2025. You gotta make certain moves. I'm moving around on the bike, y'all. Don't think I'm doing nothing crazy. To see this level. Hold on. Oh shoot, I'm doing 97 minutes. Why y'all ain't tell me I've been on this bike for so long? I had to get my tail out for here. My bad. Ooh, I've been on this bike for too long. I'm gonna do. Okay, let me see. Today is third. I gotta do Thursday routine. Okay, wait, hold on, y'all. Let me tell you. A cleaner. Let's see. A contractor. Okay, let's do a contractor. Let's say that they hired a contractor. Contractor. Where's she at in Texas? Contractor in Texas. Uh, to clean apartments. I forgot what they call us. I forgot. Okay. 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 Um, So usually, okay, so that could fall under maintenance, or they can hire a person outside of that, right? They can hire a contractor, like one of those janitorial services, um, or they could do like how my place do. Well, how they do, they build a company, and if you choose to hire somebody, you can hire somebody, or you can do it, keep the money yourself. We keep the money ourselves. We don't hire nobody. Shoot, we need that money. You know what I mean? So hold on. Let me get my little workout done, y'all. Golly. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, so let's see. She in the Austin area. I think I don't know. Let me stop because it sounds like I'm trying to payment. Okay. Okay. All right. So their estimation. I mean, I could kind of tell you. I know pretty much, but let me. Okay. So commercial cleaning, what they'll call it commercial clean. So you can get anywhere from, I mean, a real serious company, you can get anywhere from, let's do hourly. You can get anywhere from 40, I would say starting at $30. I would say starting at $30. You can get anywhere from $30 and up an hour. Or, sometimes they'll give you a flat rate. Let's say it's your apartment. Let's say your particular apartment. You can get probably about you can do like $1,000 for your apartment. So, girl, that's gonna be every bit of that. See, this is the problem. Okay, so this is what it said, flexible. Okay, so in the state of Texas, they can do 20. Okay, I found it. They can do anywhere from $25 an hour to 50 per worker. Okay, so just imagine if you tell the company that you have 7 workers. Let's just say that. So times the hourly that's going to take to clean out her nasty apartment. I'm sorry, to clean out her spot. Okay, so just times that, and we're gonna say 7 employees. We're gonna say at 3 hours. Okay, do the math. Okay. So definitely keep that in mind. Okay. Now let's say somebody else moved out. Maybe they had other property. No, oh, this is a whole house. Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna be like 7 workers. They're gonna need about 7 workers. They're gonna need, so they'll probably paying them, let's say at the very most, we're gonna say $50 an hour. Okay, Jasmine, girl, you lucky you got that $300 back, babes. You lucky that they gave you the $300 back, right? Jasmine blocks anyone who says whatever, right? I broke my rule and got in her live, but she was too dang on lazy. Says she was too dang lazy. Girl, she is lazy. Mm-hmm. I will be back. I'm going to grab some yogurt because I skipped dinner and now my stomach is, girl. How you doing, LaQuinta? Yes, get you some, girl. Get you some yogurt. I told her all her kids in school, right, got 4 hours part-time, right. Afternoon DoorDash, right. She ignored me. Right, DoorDash ain't gonna cut it. She just I'm not saying she shouldn't do DoorDash. I think DoorDash, she could do DoorDash as well, but she definitely need a part-time job. And she just underestimate. I don't know what is wrong with these women where, listen, y'all, I'm not ashamed of cleaning people's toilets, honey. I do that for a living. That's one of the things I do on top of my business. I love cleaning up. Actually, but sometimes when you clean up other people's stuff, I gotta be in the mood to clean up. I mean, my house is decent. My husband's little area by the desk is junky. That's him. I'm not doing it, y'all. Let him clean up his mess. Now, before I would clean up his mess, honey, I'm not doing it. My son got to do this down. My son got to do the the vacuum and the dusting down here. I'm not doing it, y'all. I just want to clean up the kitchen. All I want to do is clean up the kitchen, both of the bathrooms in our room. I think the least that these gentlemen can do is my son does his room on top of my husband, and my son keep the living room clean. I don't want to do the living room, okay? If they can do that and I wash all the clothes and put all the clothes up, I'm satisfied. Okay. So we're gonna work that out when we're gonna do that. We're gonna discuss that. We're doing a family meeting, and that's what I'm putting on the table. Okay. I said I won't talk about my shit no more. I can't help it. Fuck it. Listen, sorry. The point is, it's nothing wrong with a hard, honestly, I said earnest living, a hard, honest living. Okay, it's nothing wrong with a woman or a man. I like cleaning. I like cleaning, and I like healing. I like doing that. I like being a notary. I'm a notary. I make soaps. I'm a soap maker. I'm a candle maker. Um, I do all kind of things. I'm a life coach. I'm a minister. I'm a reverend. I marry people. I do all kind of stuff. This is 2025. Nobody does one thing anymore. I mean, I don't know where. Okay, I do a lot of things, but I definitely everything I do, I like doing. I literally like cleaning up. I don't see what the issue is with a grown woman uh earning a living. Can y'all hear me? Am I being heard? I don't feel like I'm being heard. Am I being heard? Can y'all hear me? Hello? 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 Am I heard? Okay. Am I being heard? Hopefully I am. I don't know if I am or not. Okay. Can y'all type a one if y'all can hear me? I want to make sure I'm being heard. Hello? 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 Is my computer down? Um, this honey and oats granola I got from Aldi's is so good, and I think that would be this would make this go get me one plain okay go okay geek yogurt. Okay, okay, well, okay, good, good, good. Okay, I didn't see the thing moving. I'm not used to this. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting an honest living instead of begging hardworking people for their money, or people who have worked all of their lives and now they're on Social Security. I don't really find it good that you are on here begging. Just get a job. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't
The calculations with them doing that, it's just they decided last minute that, well, we decided to keep August rent too, even though you're not living here no more.
No, I don't think it's last minute. I think that they have the right. If you left, they were probably going to give you more than that. But unfortunately, dear, you left all of that junk in that house. So they had to pay the cleaning people. They had to probably pay, you probably broke some stuff in that house as well. Let's just call it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. You probably broke some stuff in it. I'm almost sure of it. I can probably swear on a stack of Bibles that you broke some stuff in that home. Okay. And guess what they had to do? They had to go and pay for it. And by them having to go and pay for it, why would they give you any of that money back? I just want you to, I just want you to be honest with yourself and look deep down in your heart of our hearts and just have a real conversation in a moment. Can you honestly, for once in your natural life, I almost said something really vulgar and I had to not do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I just thought. Okay. But I just want to know, why do you think you above everybody else? I am lost on this. I am totally lost. Okay. Can you help me? Can you help me to figure out why you think that you above getting a job, or you above working hard? I'm trying to understand. You're not really, I mean, there are certain people who should be stay-at-home moms, and there are just others who just not. I'm not saying a single mom can't be a stay-at-home mom. It is very possible for a single mom to be a stay-at-home mom. Listen, I'm not putting single moms down here down, okay? I'm not going to do that. That's what you're not going to get from me. But what I am going to tell you is that if you are a single mom, okay, listen to me. If you're a single mom and you work from home, or you are an entrepreneur, or you have the ability to stay at home, you may be doing social media and as well as an entrepreneur. Some people say that doing social media is entrepreneur. I think it is the way that you do it. The way that she does it, in my heart of all hearts, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But the way that she does it, I don't consider her an entrepreneur. I just don't. I'm sorry. Um, I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't, y'all. But I'm not sorry. Why am I apologizing? I don't feel like she's an entrepreneur. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I just don't feel like it. Sorry. I don't. I don't. I don't feel like it. Oh, okay. I just don't feel like it. Okay. If she was an entrepreneur, I we would be able to talk, right? I'm not saying that those aren't entrepreneurs who don't come up here and beg. I'm just saying, if you got to make your vote real red, whatever. I'm not saying. She's not an entrepreneur. We're not gonna play these games. I'm not gonna try to justify this mess. I can't. I just can't. I'm not. Okay, can we keep moving? Let's go.
And we had already discussed, like they said, I didn't have to pay August rent. I just had to pay the remaining balance, which is like $800.
You should have.
I'm so furious. Like, I just want to just, you have to learn how to just control yourself. That's what the anger management class taught me. And I'm just trying to control myself because I'm so mad because, bitch, what? $300? Yes, I have the text messages.
Thank God that you got $300. Be happy that you got that, babes. Be happy that you got that $300 because you did leave that apartment. You did leave a lot of items in that apartment, and you lucky that somebody that gave you any kind of money. Okay, just I don't understand. It's just I don't know. I think it's something absolutely. I am not a medical doctor. Okay, I'm not a medical doctor. I am not a reactor. Okay, I'm just the a woman on here spilling my ish, expressing myself about whatever I need to express myself about. Today we're talking about mommies. Tomorrow I might not. Okay, what I am saying to you is that what I'm not gonna do, okay, is we're gonna talk about that. And what I'm not gonna do is lie about this. I am sorry. I keep apologizing. I'm not sorry. I'm going to tell you that this is not wealth or health. This is the issue that you, as a person, need to go ahead and get a job. You have to take some certain responsibility for not handling your business when it comes to leaving people's property the best way that you possibly can. The way that you leave people's property is not respectful. It's not good, it's wrong. If you were a homeowner, ma'am, you listening? If you were a homeowner, okay, I'm not gonna call you a bitch. I'm gonna refrain from using that language. Okay? Because I'm not picking on you. Okay? I'm not picking on you. So I'm not going to call you that. Okay? I'm not going to call you that. Okay. So listen, if you were a homeowner and you stayed in someone else's property, and no, someone stayed in your property and they left your home the way that you leave people's home, you would be livid. You would be livid. You would be upset. You would cuss them out. You would probably take them to court to go and get all of your money. You would be on YouTube doing videos about how someone left your property. Now, it's not right to leave people's property. These people gave you a start, knowing full well your credit. You said yourself, this is not me doxing. I've not doxed you. I have never doxed you. Well, have I? No, I haven't doxed you. I haven't doxed you. I had to think about it. No, I have not doxed you. You doxed yourself. And I just so happened I showed the video and your car. You know what I'm saying? You be putting your license plate on there. I don't know how to block all that out. That's your fault. Listen, you shouldn't have did it. Listen, but I'm not doxing you right now for what I'm about to say. What I'm going to tell you is this here, okay? First of all, Jasmine, you would be livid if someone left your property like that, okay? You will be on here talking about that individual. You probably even throw their name up. You'll be on here talking about how they left your property disgusting and how you felt a certain way and how this and that. And you'll show your property looking trifling or whatever because of how they left it or whatever. So, do you think that makes any sense? And what I'm going to tell you is does not. So, what I need you to do, listen, what I need you to personally do is to make sure that you keep that same energy. You keep that same energy when someone stiffs you with a bill. Because that's essentially what you did. You stiffed your landlord with a bill that you know dang on well that you should have your stuff together. Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
$300. I can prove it to y'all too. Hold on, let me see what they send it on. Baby, I said, what? What? That shit, I'm so fucking annoyed. And I was just like, I'm about to get on here and vent because I need to vent. Hold on. $300. Where'd it go? Hold on, because I don't want to show all of the information and shit. Can I show that? Hold on. Then I'm gonna do it like this. Because I don't want to show all the information. I wonder if I get the text message yet. All right, I screenshotted it. Fuck, can y'all see that?
No.
I said,
we see your house. We see the reflection of your house or your computer or whatever you're on. We don't see it. Okay. Let me just leave it at that. We don't see it. I mean, I don't. Let me shut up. Let me let her dox herself and make a fool out of herself. Who am I to tell her not to make a fool out of herself? She gonna do it anyway. But let's continue.
what am I supposed to do with that?
You have to do what I do, Jasmine. Because you know what? I've explained myself because I'm a communicator. I like to communicate. But one of the things, error I've done on here is explaining myself. Fuck that. I explain. I have to work on explaining what the fuck I want to explain. How about that? I not explaining, but I don't mind having a conversation with what I need to, whatever I want to say. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't owe nobody nothing on here. Okay. And I don't understand why you feel the need to show these people whatever the fuck you just showed people. I think that was so stupid. It was really dumb. Why are you sharing anything of that magnitude? Not that we saw it. But why even act like you're gonna show it? Don't show it. It's just dumb. You don't think that's dumb a little bit? No? Okay.
And they said at first they were saying like we'll send you only $98, but out of the grace of our heart we'll send $300. What? Out of the grace of your heart? Send me my $1,000 something fucking dollars, but I need that for my deposit.
It is out of the graciousness of their heart. I agree with them. I totally agree with them. I don't think it's wrong that they. I think it's a blessing that they gave you what they gave you. You don't think so? I just think you'd be ungrateful for a lot of stuff, though. I don't know why. I feel like you are very ungrateful. I don't know. I just think you're ungrateful. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You are very ungrateful, and this is the reason why you have you're not gonna get anything until you do right by somebody. You gotta do right by somebody, Jasmine. And you try to make it like you're just this nice person and that you do right and you follow all the rules and you're just sweet and you're this type of person, but you're not. You're really not. You're very selfish. You know what? I just peeped that about you. I didn't want to believe that. People kept saying how selfish you were, and I was just like, well, I don't want to believe that about her. I really tried to give you the benefit of a doubt. I did. I really did. Believe it or not, I really tried to give you the benefit of doubt. Okay.
Like that irritates me. Like, bitch, what? And you know the last house, like I know I left some shit, but this one motherfucker, I cleaned that bitch up to a T. To a T. Like I was cleaning in the dark. I'm drinking water, but I need a drink for real. Damn. Out of the grace of their heart, they discussed $300. Yeah, it's 98, and it would even with like okay, because which I didn't pay the last what was it? The lights. Yes, I didn't pay the light bill, right? No, my bad. I transferred my lights over. Take that off. I transferred it over. No, that's not what it was. It was because they got the lights on with theirs.
So are you basically coming up with a lie? Okay, sounds like you kind of coming up with a lie. I don't know. It sounds like you're coming up with a lie. Not just that, not just coming up with a lie, but so it sounds like, I mean, before you even talk, I'm just gonna feel, I guess what you're gonna probably say out your mouth is, hey, what they're trying to do is, I guess you're gonna say that they kept the electricity. Now, for crying out loud, Jasmine, I, I if they kept the electricity in their name and let you live off their electricity because you couldn't get it on because you owed, is that what you're saying? If that is the case, you are nuts. No, you're really nuts. You know you owe them people money, right? Okay, let me just let it talk. Let's go.
Stuff. It was something else. I got that off. No, it was the lights. I transferred the lights over, and was it the lights?
How did you not know that, Jasmine? How do you not know whether or not you transferred the lights over? The fuck? I mean, so you ain't paid. Girl, you've been there long enough to have paid the electric bill. You don't know whether or not you transfer. Okay. This foolishness. This is just pure foolishness. Let's continue.
I don't fucking know. No, because I transferred my lights because they wouldn't let me keep on over there and over here. Something, whatever the fuck it was, but they took that out on deposit too. I was okay with them taking out that shit, that little shit, because with them taking all that little shit out, I was still getting $8,000 and something, almost $2,000, right? And I was like, okay, I'll be good. Like, I'll be okay. I can pay my deposit here because I had 2 deposits. I need to pay another one. Bitch, I'm so irritated. And they sent me, I'm not gonna call them a bit. They sent me $300.
Oh my God, Jasmine, you left. They had to hire a cleaning service. Then it sounds as if you owed them for some other owed them for a bill that they probably kept in their name until you were able to cut it on in your name. That's kind of what it sounds like. Because how do you not know? Listen, be thankful you got the money that you got, okay? I just can't believe this. This just cannot be real. Is this real?
I know that's wrong, but that's why I leave. Just leave it because they don't care. They're money hungry. I did the cleaning and got nothing back. See, I don't get that. And they're like, oh, we paid for cleaners. But I was okay. What hurt me is that the thing that pissed me off is because we had an agreement that I get out before I was out of there before 3rd. And I was.
But Jasmine, the agreement, this is common sense for anybody. I keep saying the same thing. This is common sense for anybody. Jasmine, when you stay in a place, whether it's apartment, when you stay in someone else's property, whether it's apartment, whether it's a townhome, whether it's a mobile home, either way, if it's not yours and you're renting, okay? Now, if you're let me tell you something else. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 different scenarios. If you or if you have property, if you own your own property and you want to sell your property as is, that means you're gonna leave all the bullshit in there. Let's say if it's an old place or you never lived there and maybe it was a parent of yours and they had a lot of stuff in there that you don't want because let's say it brings up memories. I don't know, or it's an old house that you never stayed in, or somebody down the family line gave it to you. I don't know. And you just like, look, I just want to sell the house, get rid of its raggedy, junky, whatever the case is. And you get rid of it. You're going to take the house as is. That's the only way. If you left the stuff in the house, more than likely, even with that, it may be cheaper than if you cleared out the house or updated it and that kind of thing. Then you're going to pay lesser. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to give you lesser money, right? Because they have to take in that. It works both ways, Jasmine. So so going back to a house that you are not paying for, I mean that you rented someone else's property, whether it's house, apartment, mobile home, even a fucking car, okay? if you rented this shit, even if you rented a car, Jasmine, if you left a whole bunch of stuff in that car and you did not wash, you not clean it, it was junky, it was disgusting, you didn't put no gas in it, it works the same way. They are going to charge you extra for the cleaning. They're going to charge you for the gas that was not in that car. It works the same way with houses, dear. You're gonna have to pay for the cleaners. You're gonna have to pay for the holes that you probably left. If you did not take time to clean the rugs, that's an extra charge. If you did not clean the rugs, if you did not do the floors, if you left trash in there, if they have to clean up, if they have to, this is a separate service, Jasmine. Carpet cleaning is a separate service from, let me tell you something, because I'm in this line of business. Carpet cleaning is a totally separate service from just cleaning the house up. Okay, that's a separate service. You know what else is a separate service, Jasmine? They have to repaint the walls. That's going to be a cost, especially if you got like a whole bunch of, if you didn't attempt to clean the walls off at all. That's a separate service. Okay, washing the walls, the cleaning the rug, cleaning the carpet. If they had to haul your shiggity out of there, that's a separate service, girl. That's a haul service. That's a whole separate service. Do you know you can bust heads with that? Do you know how much money you can get for taking shiggity out of somebody? Girl, you're a strong buff girl. Now you see how, Jasmine, I am 5'5". You are much bigger than I am, and I can lift stuff. So you probably should get into lifting stuff. You need your own, get that truck, go get you a pickup truck and start hauling people's furniture. You would make some good money, girl. Trust me, I'm telling you, have your children helping you. Now, that'll be a family business you can do. Just get somebody to watch a little legendary little wine and self, and you can pay somebody to do. You and your children, all of y'all go and take somebody's stuff, haul somebody's stuff away and go get paid for it. You'll make way more money than you make on DoorDash. Or you can do delivery of medical equipment. You strong and buff, you can certainly do that. You'll make way more than you do a DoorDash. Okay, but anyway, off the subject. What I'm telling you is that this is a separate service. If they have to, let's say if they had blinds in there, if they have to replace the blinds, that's a charge. That's a charge. You understand that, right? That's a charge. Okay. Let's see, that cost. If they had to, if you had a hole in the wall, which I'm almost sure you did, because we know you. Somebody in that, I'm sure one of your children or you probably put some holes in the wall. That's a charge because they have to do drywall. Okay, that's a charge, especially if it was made by, if they had a water leak, like that happened to me, like the whole bathroom. Well, y'all know what happened. I already told you. I ain't gonna keep telling, but that's not on me because that happened. That was an apartment. That was a apartment situation that happened because of the pipes. That had nothing to do with me. But if I punch a hole in the wall and they have to come and repair, if I wait to the last minute, if I don't ask them to repair it right then and there, before I leave out and they go and do a once over around the apartment and they do like the checklist, and if I put a hole in the wall or something, guess what, dear? Guess what's going to happen? They're going to charge me for that. That's going to come out the deposit that we put down. Okay. And so, what you may want to do, dear, what you may want to do is understand the value about not effing up people's stuff and respecting people's things. That's what you have to do. You treat the home like it's yours. If you treat the home like it's yours, then you would know that you don't want to F up their home. Okay. And they probably had to do a roach cleansing. They probably had to call Orkin out. That's another extra money because they had to clear all them roaches out the house. I don't know if you got them, but just knowing your record, that's also a cost. How you doing, Miss Lacey? Girl, hey. Right, right. No way or renters getting your full deposit back. I know no matter how you clean. Well, I've gotten my full deposit back before. I've gotten it like twice. Um I mean, no, I've gotten it throughout my life. I can't say twice. I'm saying I can't even remember back in the day. I could swear I feel like I have. But I've gotten, I don't know if it was the full amount. I think it was. I mean, it was a substantial amount. I remember walking away like, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because I cleaned the apartment. I did what I was supposed to do. Now I've had some slumlords back in the day, but my apartment was cool. But they were like, oh yeah, yeah. But I made them. I took them to court. I took a landlord to court before and got my deposit back because they well, number one, it was a slumlord. I took them to court and I showed how I left it. It was clean. It was nice. They had to get my money back, and they was mad. But that's a whole nother story. But oh, you move out of the home, you right, your place, you has to get professionally clean. Exactly. I actually had a black girlfriend. Once you really kind and nice, and she really quickly turned into a black guy. Oh, I I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I'm listen. I don't know what that. Anyway, how can you transfer your electric to another address? Never heard of that. Yes, you can transfer your electric bill to another address. You just stop services at the other address, and they give you a different account. I mean, it's done differently, but what you do is you just stop the address. You have to make sure you pay the bill though. You got to pay the bill and just ask to transfer the services over to another apartment, right? Or another house or whatever you go move to. They'll transfer the services, but they're going to give you a different account number. You will receive a different account number because you're in a different place. Okay. So you can transfer services, but I don't know how she don't remember whether or not she transfers services. Right. They can clean sometimes, paint and prepare for the next renter. Exactly. And that's a separate service though. You know, if I when I've done renters places, or if I gotten a company ready, if I got a business, I've gotten businesses ready for new owners to come in. I've done that too. And I'm telling you that is a separate charge. That is not, people are not gonna be like, oh well, I'm just gonna you know what I mean? I'm gonna just paint. I'm gonna come in here and paint. No, I'm charging separately. I'm like, look, I'm doing the walls. I'll clean the walls for you. And then they're like, well, do you know? And they'll be like, well, do you know how to paint? Well, sure, I know how to paint. I know how to do a little something. My husband do that. So he'll come in there and paint. He's going to charge for the painting. If we have to haul away, that's another charge because we're doing separate services. I am learning how utilities work out. Never knew that. Yes, you can transfer it, but they're going to give you a different account number. Sometimes they'll make you pay another deposit, and sometimes they will just keep the deposit that you had from the old place if you're doing it in a timely fashion. So, for example, let's say within a matter of weeks, let's say that you're in this place, let's say you're in the house, you're in this house, you own this house, and you're getting ready to you want to rent out this house that you're in, and you're going to move to it. You bought a new house, and the other house that you were in is renters. It's going to be renters house. So what you can do is you'll be like, okay, I'm going to stop service at this address, at said address, at 1212 address, and then I'm gonna stop services over there because I got new people coming in. And on the 8th of the month, I want you to go ahead and transfer the services over at 1220, right? And then they'll stop their service at the house on the day. They'll be like, well, what day would you like the services to stop? Because we know you're going to be moving. So you can say, well, I want it stopped on the 7th, and then what they'll do is they're like, okay, we'll turn your services on the 8th. Is everything just as long as the wiring, everything works out. So the 8th will be the tenant date that you can get it turned on. We'll turn on. Somebody has to be there. There has to be an adult. And so they'll say, okay, and then they'll cut the service on. Sometimes they ask for another deposit. Sometimes they won't ask for a deposit. Sometimes they'll just take your old deposit from there. Is that the God, I can't remember. I can't remember if that's a gas company required deposit or the electric. I don't think I paid a deposit for the electric. I might be lying, y'all. I think that's a gas company required deposit. And I think the reason why they required a deposit when I moved here, when I got in my business, they required a deposit. It's because I didn't have gas in my business name before. They was new. So when you have new services, they'll charge you a deposit. in some cases, and sometimes it could be like $25. I remember I had to, when I started my business gas, I had to pay a deposit of like $25 or something. It was something silly. I don't, was it? I don't know. I might be lying. I'll call the company, find out if I had to pay the deposit. How you doing, Miss Keisha? Hey everyone here. I got most of my security card deposit back from the old places I lived. Me too. I'm telling you, from the most place, only one place I had to fight them on my security deposit because they had a water pipe bust and they messed up my furniture. I mean, it's telling you, it was crazy. They messed up my furniture, and then a new company came in and they tried to charge me for something that they did, and I had to take their bus to court, and I got my money. I'm telling you, that judge was cussing them. That judge cuss. I mean, they didn't cuss. That judge was going in on them. I showed them those pictures. That judge was going. I kept that for years because I stayed in an apartment for a few years, and I'm telling you that they went. That judge was going in. Yes, the electric company sometimes depends on your credit. Yes. It wasn't my credit. They didn't use it based off my credit. They used it based off um they used it based off how long I had been here, because I moved from I had never had I think it was electric or gas. One of them, I never had it in that business name. I had just got that business, right? 2024 when I first got my business, and I put the bill in my business name. I put it in my name. I put it in the business name, right? And so they required, it was either gas or electric, one of those places. They required like a little small down payment. I think I paid like $25. It was something like minute. um and they was like, I was like, why do I have to pay a deposit? They was like, well, because your business is new. It's not because you did anything wrong. Your business is new. You just got the business like a week ago or whatever. So because you're new, we're gonna charge you a deposit. So that's what happened, LaQuinta. If I remember correctly, I swear that's what it was. I feel like that's what it was. I feel like it was something like that. It was a deposit. I don't think I had to pay a deposit here. I know I had to pay for my business. But I can't recall. I can't recall, LaQuinta, whether or not it was my gas or if it was electric for my business. I knew it was one or the other. I just don't remember which one. I'm gonna call them and find out. I want to say it's my gas. I feel like it was my gas because they had some issues with cutting it on, because they had to get some work done. My landlord had to, for my business, had to get some had to get a man to come out and fix some stuff on it. And I think I had a deposit. And then I think what they did was um yeah, it was the gas. I'm right. It was the gas. It wasn't electric. I didn't have to pay anything for the electric. They charged me for that gas. They charged me like $25. It might have been 25, 30, something like that. Some simple. And they was like, would you be paying that now or the day up? I was like, go, let's go ahead and do it. Because it was nothing. I was like, look, I got this on. I had it on one of these little on my YouTube account. You know, the money that the account that got the YouTube that come in. I just said, take that $30 and let's go. It was 25, 30, something like that.
I don't have to pay August. The fuck did y'all? They took August because they said, oh, what is it? And it didn't make sense because it was just like it. Usually you have to pay the rent, the next month rent. It's a professional way, but then I say, then you're contradicting yourself because you literally just told me I didn't have to pay.
Jasmine, if you're not if you're there on the 3rd of any part of August, you're going to be charged for the month, or they're going to probate it. I mean, oh my God, Jasmine, why don't you know this stuff? Listen, Jasmine, you owe the money. And you can't, if you were, Jasmine, take them to the court then. I bet the judge will cuss you out. Because if you take them to court, you're going to end up owing more. You lucky they gave you $300 because that house was atrocious. You left shit in that house. You did not clean up that house before you left. You left items in that house. You did not shampoo the carpet. You did not do anything. And I don't understand why you even got anything back from that other house. That dog done shiggity all over that floor. I can't even say this with a straight face. That dog shiggity all over that floor, child. And you didn't even have sense enough to let me pull. I gotta pull up my exercise, y'all. To stop the exercise. You didn't even have shiggity mind sense enough to know, like, okay, I'm not, I'm gonna try to vacuum. You weren't even trying to get none of that stuff off. You let that little girl, and then why you having a little girl? This is another thing that need to be talked about. Why you having that little girl to clean up after that dog? She barely. I'm not gonna say that. Let me shut my mouth. Let me shut the heck up. I'm doing too goddamn much. I'm doing too goddamn much. I'm not gonna say anything, but you know, I don't want to talk about nobody, baby. I ain't gonna talk about that baby. She don't deserve this. But she's just young and she's wet behind the ears, and you know that a lot of these children, I'm gonna say a general statement, a lot of these children barely know how to clean up a lot of stuff. Okay. And because of that, how in the heck they're gonna clean up behind a dog? Just saying. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up my exercise. Okay. Because I'm stagnant. I'm just sitting here talking to y'all, and I need to be working my big bad out. Okay. All right, what's today? I'm still on Thursday, y'all. So don't say, what you do Friday? No, I'm on Thursday still. Okay. All right. God darn, I don't feel like doing no row machine. Okay, but I'm gonna do it. All right, y'all. Let's do I'm gonna do 10 minutes of row machine. I'm not doing 15, y'all. Maybe I will. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, crunches. All right, y'all. Let's do the crunches. Okay, I'm doing crunches.
We just had an agreement on that in the previous message. There's multiple people in the group chat. And I was like, I spoke to your wife. Like, go back up, look yourself. And that's why I was, oh, that's kind of how, give me 300. Bitch, what? 300. The well-known is going to have you more upset. It is. I'm really, I said to my teeth, I do. So damn, I made some fucking tilapia that was in there.
Jasmine, just shut up about it. Okay, do y'all want me to continue this video, or would you like me to move to the other video? Can we move to the other video? Y'all have seen this video. I have not watched its full amount of videos. Okay. This is big.
You gotta pay the rest of this day. And so that's where I'm at. So yeah, that's how that is. Adjust this. And your first time having to adjust, baby.
How you doing, Black?
Love God. Amen. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to stay positive. Even though I just want to snap.
I know that's right, girl. I got it. I know that's right, Black and Bougie. You gotta stay up and make the lunch for your children. I understand. No, you making the lunch for the your job, right? Is it your job or your children? Hey, Black and Bougie. I've been with the same electric company for years, and I pay my bills before their due date. Mm-hmm. Jasmine and her children jacked up the people's apartments and houses too, and never teach them because she doesn't teach them responsibility, right, to take care of their own rooms and other things either. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I really was trying. I like how you said it. Gas and electric, yes, depends on your credit. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Um, um, Right. If she had these conversations, why is she acting like she don't know, right, how the details exactly. Right. She told them the people left all your microwave. Yeah. Girl, them folks don't want none of your chunk. Exactly. Like ain't nobody gonna make no money off no roach thing, girl. And plus they probably had the car orking. You know what I'm saying? They probably had to do a lot of things. I'm just saying that you have to clean, at least clean up. If you clean up your apartment or house or whatever, if you're renting from somebody, this is the rule of thumb. If you're renting, listen, Jasmine, the rule of thumb is, and I'm not going, and Black and Booze, you'll be so proud of me. I'm not even going in on Jasmine. I'm just having a real conversation. Listen, all you have to do, Jasmine, is just clean up behind yourself. The rule of thumb is just vacuum the floor. Get the if it has carpet, just shampoo the carpet. You have a shampoo. You had a shampooer. All you had to do is shampoo the carpet. Okay, and just wipe down the walls where you see like fingerprints. If you had a hole, anytime you get a hole in the wall or something like that, all you have to do is call them over and say, "Hey, um, this wall got a hole in it, whatever." I don't know. Just tell them you got a hole in the wall while you're living there. Don't wait till right before you're getting ready to move out to do that. No, do that when it as it happens. They're not going to charge you extra for getting a hole in the wall. They're not. Now, if you on the day of that you're moving out and they see a hole in the wall, then you're going to get charged. Um, if you have many blinds in the home, just give them the $20 and say, hey, $20, because more than likely they're probably going to charge you $20 for the mini blinds, and give them the $20 because sometimes mini blinds wear and tear, and sometimes they're cheap. And so if you lift them up and be nosy like me, you just charge, or you go buy some new mini blinds. I bought some new mini blinds because I kept looking out the door before I got my cameras. I don't do it now because I just look on the camera. But back in the day, I used to look through the mini blinds, and the mini blinds, them dang on things was cheap, and so I had to buy some mini blinds. It just cost me $20 on the spot. I paid the $20 and got it. It's not gonna go on my rent. It's not going on none of my deposits. Why? Because I bought it because I already knew how it was. Now I don't have to use the mini blinds no more because guess why? I got camera. Hello, dang. Nah, drag her funky ass, Doc. you and you know that house had a scent, right, in the smell from Bentley feces. Exactly. And that dog was when she would DoorDash, that girl, them children weren't letting that dog out all the time. You know, they probably had to get the dog smell out. She probably had bugs, what I'm saying, of all sorts. Probably had uh uh what kind of bugs you call that? Bedtime bugs, bed bugs or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm just playing. I don't know if she had bed, but I'm just lying. I'm just playing, Jazz. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad, okay?
Like I didn't even, you know how you just have to control yourself. You be in the middle of typing a long fucking text message about to pop off, and you just be like,
You could pop off if you want to. That ain't gonna change your circumstances. You could cuss them out. You can rip they butts from rooter to the tutor. You could get mad. You can scream up and down, girl. You could throw a whole motherfucking tantrum. You can bring your ass on her bring your butt on her just like you doing right now, and cuss them out to no end. You can tell us their name. You can give us their number, address, whatever you gotta do. It still ain't gonna change that you got that $300. Okay, baby. One.
now what is that gonna do? Let me just not. That's where I was at. So I was like, let me just come on live. Because I didn't type that message up like several times. I was like, I'm about to just go on live and just speak what's going on with me and just get it off my chest. 13, 14, 18. Oh. All right, let's pass water. Girl, I'm so tired. I mean, Jasmine. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Okay. Jasmine. Let's see. Can you so you say you're an entrepreneur, right? Right? That's what you said. You told us you're an entrepreneur. Okay, by you being an entrepreneur, if I sound like I'm out of breath, I am because I'm working out. Uh Listen, by you say you're an entrepreneur, carry yourself like one. Why come up here looking like that? No. Well, you look better on here than compared to how we see you look most of the times.
Okay. So let me take this in a new direction. Okay. So Jasmine, um your background should have whatever logo you're going to design. We should see Jasmine's logo. Wait till my shirts and shiggity comes out. Your logo, because I'm gonna get paid off for you even further. Your logo should be in your backdrop. Okay? A word to the wise. But you're too uninformed to know that. You keep saying you're an entrepreneur. I still don't understand how you're an entrepreneur. I just don't see how you have been an entrepreneur. I don't see, I'm still trying to understand how you've been an entrepreneur. How are you an entrepreneur? I still don't understand that. Can you help me with that? How are you an entrepreneur? I'm lost here. Okay. Oh, look, let's continue.
This fly, y'all. There's 1,001 fucking flies in this bitch. I just been killing them because they keep. I'm not to the kids. It was me. I left the door open and they just keep coming in. Flies just keep coming in.
Well, Jasmine, if you keep the door open all the time, they will come in. And I know you don't eat fruit, so we can't say they fruit flies. My flies come in for two reasons: because they be waiting by that damn door. I'm telling you. I stay damn near. It feels like the country to me. In comparison to St. Louis, it's the damn country to me, right? However, they come in through via door because we have all the windows shut. It come in through via door. When you, as soon as you open the door, it's gonna come in, right? And also, we do eat a lot of fruit. Okay, fruit flies. So what we do is just get out that handy dandy what vinegar, and put a little dishwashing liquid in it, and it will get rid of it. Okay. That's why I have to keep it in my business, and that's what I have to keep here. I even eat a lot of fruit in my business. Yes, I do. So let's continue.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's speed her up a little bit. I wish you blow your nose though. I mean, you are a grown woman. Carry yourself like one. A grown woman would blow her nose. A grown woman would blow her nose. A grown woman would blow her nose. Christ. Follow. Phoebus.
Oh god, a lot of messages again. Okay.
Phoebus. He.
But yeah, y'all, my bad. I don't
Phoebus.
think y'all can hear me. I'm just trying to just stay positive, y'all. That's all I'm gonna do is just stay positive and just keep.
I don't know how you gonna stay positive. You know, part of being positive is telling the truth. You know that part of staying positive is being honest with yourself, girl. Do you know you have to love sometimes look at Michael Jackson said it best. Sometimes you have to look at the man in the mirror. You gotta look at the man in the mirror. Somebody gotta tell you to save your ways, cause you too damn slow to get it now. Cause you gotta be a dumb. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh my God. I'm trying so hard to not go off on you. I'm trying to have a great dialogue, but I don't think I can.
I'm pushing. Yeah, we're gonna offer.
Okay, so this is her developing a. She's going to do a beg fest. Okay, y'all.
For help, but I'm not coming on here asking for money because
You are. You are. You're okay. When was this? Okay, hold on. Okay, so this was 1 day ago. Okay. So she claims she's not begging for money, right? Okay, we heard now. We were here, right?
Freak no. How did they try to hack your Cash App? We're not doing that, nor bringing that negative energy over here. Period. We're not. And I just, I don't. I know my worth.
You know your worth. You know what? If you understood your worth, you would be working like most people. You would be out there grinding and getting it, not just DoorDash. I'm not saying she shouldn't DoorDash. I know I'm entitled to change my opinion on some things, y'all. I have to sometimes I have to walk back some of the stuff I say. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I'll be like, F it. I'm sitting in the shiggity. Sometimes I have to sit in the shit, right? But what I'm going to tell you, Jasmine, is the least thing you could do. Okay, I'm saying DoorDash on the peak hours on the weekends. That's more Fridays. I would say Fridays and Saturdays when people and Sundays probably when people get DoorDash. So during the 2 hour period, DoorDash for those 3 days. Go get you a part-time job. I mean, what your part of that don't your lazy tail understand? God damn. Six. Oh, now she want to tell him she don't want him to say nothing because he ready to bust out.
I'll start with the BS. Yeah. To go place back in the day. But they try to charge 3 different purchases. Did you call Cash App and report it? I wonder why they did that. I mean, that happened to me before. Where Cash App tried to charge somebody tried to charge my Cash App. That happened to me before. And I locked it too. But then I think I made a report or something. I can't remember. Because you can block that person that keeps trying to charge it.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward that. Told you I'm not gonna sit here and look at all these whole videos all the time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cause it's a waste of our time. I don't want to waste y'all time. It's wasting y'all time and mine. Our time's available. I mean, precious around here. Okay? Because we can always go to the other video where we can get our talk on, okay?
I just tried to hit it.
Girl, that was a fly. Girl, that was the biggest fly I've ever seen in my life. Are you sure that was a fly? I ain't never seen no fly that big. Girl, I'm telling you, I've never seen a fly that big. You sure that wasn't something else, Jasmine?
I hit it. No, I didn't. It's like behind me. Oh my God. I just gotta look at the positive side. Like I can make some money quick doing what I do.
But it can't be. You can't be making that enough. You can't be making enough money if you always have to come up here and beg and dry beg. You be outright begging and dry begging. Golly.
Right.
Let's see.
And I just don't want to let it stress me out. I'm not gonna let it get to me. Like me coming on here talking about it. I'm gonna say this again for the ones in the
Oh my God. You come on here talking about it, stressing about it. Obviously, this is bothering you. I'm going to start making a lot of things content. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of stuff is getting ready to be content. And Jasmine, that's definitely you are definitely like, why are you even talking about this? Why is this? You don't have nothing else going on in your life. You got to talk about your fucking deposit. I mean, are you serious? Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I forgot that I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Let's go.
in the back. I know that someone gonna say something because I was like, she's just trying to get people. Because one thing about me, 2 things for sure. If I need help, I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, I need y'all help. But
But you always need help, girl. Okay, listen. Okay, let's go to the next hole. We're gonna go to the next her. Oh my God, here we go. Now we're gonna watch this one. This is what I wanted to watch. I just wanted to kind of get where
Are you ready to sell your house?
I wanted to get kind of engage where this chick was going. And when I say chick, I don't necessarily mean that for the sake of my practice, my business. I'm gonna say chick because I do have people come to me and they do need the healing, but I get to talking to them. Correct. I don't want to be, So I'm gonna say it a way that makes sense. Okay. Well, first of all, we can't hear you, Belvedere. We can't hear you. Okay. Let's go, Jasmine. We still can't hear you. We can't hear you. We cannot hear you. Jasmine, we can't hear you. Jasmine, we still can't hear you. Jasmine, we can't hear you. Are you talking? We can't hear you.
And I'm just
Did you know we couldn't hear your big headed self for the longest time? Oh, for the longest time. I'm sorry. I'm slobbing. I'm laughing so hard. I'm sorry. Oh my god, let me do my weight. While I'm sitting up here laughing, I need to be doing these weights. Hold on, y'all. I got a bet with my children who can lose the most weight by January, or who can get in shape by January will get $100. Okay, so I gotta, you know, let's go.
I'm trying on my end, but I'm gonna just come on here and see if anyone can help me get anything at this point.
Yes.
Like even if
Wait. Now we just saw this video. Hello? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. I did the whole Kevin Hart thing. Can you hear me? I clap my hands and I start snapping my fingers. Okay, I did. I lifted some weights. I don't even know. I lost count. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. Now we just heard her say she's not begging for the ones in the back. She said she wasn't begging for the ones in the back Now listen to her now. See, now this is where I'm not picking on Jasmine. See, y'all try to have these conversations. Y'all say, Dr. A, some of y'all sent me some text messages. You pick on Jasmine, Dr. A. We love you, but you do be picking on Jasmine sometimes. And I'm trying to understand how I'm picking on her. I'm not picking on Jasmine. Jasmine came up here begging. I did not. I listen. She just said, y'all, wait a minute now. It's okay to walk stuff back. Sometimes we all make mistakes. Sometimes we're just imperfect beings, okay? We're just not perfect, and it's just what it is. I'm perfect for me, okay? But we're not perfect, and we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna say things that we may have to come back and apologize for. We're gonna say things that maybe we thought about it, and maybe we changed our mind on things. We're human beings. We're entitled to change our mind. But god darn it, come on now, y'all. It was not. This has been what, a 5 minute girl. How long has this been since she released this video? In comparison, she just took this the same day. This is the same day, guys. Crystals, this is the same day. I'm sorry. I'm just, come on now. Come on. Can she look at us straight in the camera? Is she looking at us? Oh my God. Mm, 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 mm. Somebody on Facebook said black people always talk shit to bugs after they kill them and do. I knew it with right, girl. You knew she was gonna start begging, girl. I knew it. You ain't wasting my time, Dr. A. Love the commentary. I'm always doing something while listening. Well, thank you so much, Miss Lacey. Right. If you only she do herself or not, right? Get a dollar, give herself a $9 to $5, right? And have the same money she pathetically right begging on here from the 9 to 5 people. Exactly, because she begging from the ones in front, right? I know that was a real country. I'm sorry, Black and Fish. That was the countryest laugh I've ever done in my life. I had to catch myself. I said, where did that laugh came from? Good, that laugh came from the pit of my soul. Okay. Let's go. Let's
you
start
send a
that
fucking
over.
dollar, if you know what I'm saying, like it's a start. Like I feel like I'm just having a hard time right now. I'm just feeling so discouraged to where I just want to say fuck this shit.
Well, you know what, Jasmine? Just say F it then. Just go ahead and say F it. Just give up because nobody wants to hear this every other month. I don't know what's going on with you, Olivia and Chrissy, because Chrissy got a doctor. I don't understand why she was even begging for the funeral expenses when it had already been taken care of. So I don't understand what that was about. That's number one. I'm sorry I had to say that. I apologize. I'm not apologizing. F it. Listen, I felt like that. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I don't know why Olivia begging for apartment she's still in. It's like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, and now you, like, monkey see, monkey do. And see, I don't even like using that in a sentence because I'm referring to you as a black woman. I'm not for real. Um, I just don't think it makes any sense. It makes no sense at all when why don't y'all just go get jobs? It's not working. It's just you do understand. It's just listen to me. It's just not working. Whatever you're doing right now on this platform, it ain't working. It's not paying the bills. It's not. It makes more honest, but it pays the bills. What Eric do? Yes, it does. Oh, no, baby, it's not paying the bills. Work ain't honest, but it's not paying the bills. It's not. It's just not. It's not paying the bills. It's not. Because if it was paying bills, baby, you would not be on here asking for anything. I'm just saying, you just gotta get a job. You know what happens? If I'm low on a bill, you do extensions. You could do extensions. If I'm like, oh man, I don't want to pay, or if I'm just like, hey, I don't want to pay this bill up front. I don't want to put all this money. I put something down on it. Because sometimes some of my bills be funny, okay? Sometimes when I'll pay this bill, and then I'll pay this bill every month, and then the next bill be right when my little money hit, right when I have a contract with somebody my life coaching, so I use that money. I have a client that's like clockwork, or the money is deducted out her check, it comes straight to me, it does not matter what's going on, she is just automatically deducted, right? I have a client like that. And I'm telling you, I use that bill to pay one of the bills. But by the time that comes out, another bill is going to come out. So then I have to, you know what I mean? And that's just it. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what one particular bill. That's only one of my business bill. That's not a house bill. That's a business bill. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you can call and make extensions as long as you're not a business. Now, with business accounts, some places won't allow you to do arrangements. But for the most part, if you got electric bill, you can do budget billing, if you need an extension of a couple of days, it's a lot of programs out there. They have programs out there to help you pay your rent. I'm telling you, it's still you can still get it. You better get it while you can get it. Next year you may not have that. You better take advantage of it right now, because next year you may not have that. Okay, instead of always coming up here and begging to pay this and to pay that, I'm still not understanding that. I'm still trying to understand why you always, and if you get a regular job, I'm telling you, the way stuff is now, all you got to do is have some money in your savings, and you can take that money out your savings and just pay that bill or whatever. I mean, golly, why are we talking about bills, Jasmine? Why every time we talk to you, we talking about some damn bills? What's that about? Huh? What is that about, dear? Why do we have to talk to you about bills? Why don't you just pay your bills? Now you're begging. You just got the $300 back, so that wasn't enough. So that $300 wasn't enough, girl. Oh my goodness. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense there. Let's continue.
Good morning.
And Jasmine, I had a client that came up here and she told me that she went and got, I think her electric bill. Now this is outrageous. I ain't gonna lie. Her electric bill was like 2,500. I'm like, how do you allow your electric bill to get to 2,500? I did not, I tried not to judge. I really did. I held my fingers. I pinched myself so I didn't go there. I was just like, okay, I understand. I was just like, well, and I looked up some resources for her. That's how I know about that bill. And I told her, get on budgeted billing. They work with her on budgeted billing. She went down to this place and they paid for her electric. They paid for her bill. They did. They paid for her bill. They paid the whole amount now. They only gave her a certain percentage. I don't know how much they gave her, but they did give her something. I didn't get all up in her business, y'all, but I got a little bit up in the business. But they paid something on her bill. They didn't just let her high and dry. She was able to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? She was able to do something. Girl, it's like, why is this? Why? Oh, child, what am I supposed to do, girl? Okay, let's go, Jasmine.
I just felt I worked too hard.
I feel like you need to blow your nose, though. I'm not even being funny. I know she's pouring her little. I know she's trying to pour. I'm not laughing. Okay, I am a little bit. But listen. Can you at least blow your effing nose, though? I'm not even being funny. Like, what grown a woman not blowing their nose? Can you help me with that? Why don't you blow your? I'm not understanding. Can you blow your nose? Why do we have to sit up here and listen to you snot and sniffle? Blow your damn nose. What is wrong with you, girl? Blow your nose. Just blow your nose. Just blow your nose. I mean, blow your nose. It just don't take all that. All you gotta do is blow your nose. Just blow your nose. I mean, for crying out loud, can you blow your nose? Can you blow your nose? I feel like I'm going to make a rap song. Can you blow your nose? We in the place to be. You gotta blow your nose. Maybe you need to make I need to make some songs for children. I feel like you act like Derry. Go blow your nose. Go blow your nose. It's necessary for you to go blow your nose.
I'm just so irritated, bro. Like,
Jasmine, go get a job. I mean, what is the crime? Is it a crime? Is it a crime for you to go get a job? I mean, is it a crime? No, I am really, I am perplexed that you can't pay your bill. I mean, that you don't want to get a job. How are you trying if you don't have a job? How listen, hold up, Linda now. How are you trying if you ain't got no job? I don't understand that. Social media is not enough anymore, baby. You listen, everybody's not watching your video no more than they watching mine. Listen, I'm not making a living off of this. I'm not. I'm able to take a little something. I can take this little money that, don't get it wrong, I'm appreciative. I'm not ungrateful. I take some of this money. Sometimes I'm able to pay. I'll throw this on one of my bills at Euphoria Palace. I'll put it on the electric bill sometimes. I'll put it on the gas bill sometimes. I'll put it on the water bill. I'll split it up on the water bill because the water bill only $25. For the most part, right? I split it up on the $25 on the water bill. I'll take the rest and put it on the internet bill, and that covers it. I'm straight. You get what I'm saying? So I take the money I get off of her, or I might need some butters. I might need some more shea. I might run out of shea butter because I'll be using shea butter for to make stuff with, y'all. Yeah, a lot of my products have shea butter in them. Yes, they do. That's a inside secret. Don't tell nobody else, y'all. Now, don't tell nobody else. Okay. And I'm just trying to understand. and she makes some money. She got enough people on her. Why don't she get a product and flip it? I don't understand. I don't understand why she keeps saying she an entrepreneur. She ain't no effing entrepreneur. She just ain't. If she was a goddamn entrepreneur, she we wouldn't be having this conversation. She'll be talking about, yeah, y'all, I had to downsize my business. I had to do this with my business. We'll be having a different kind of conversation. Why are we having a conversation about always begging? It's more, you spend more energy in begging, because when you beg, people want to know what you, excuse me, I apologize. People want to know what you're doing with the money. People want to know, why do you need it and what you gonna put it on. I don't want to explain myself like that. I don't want to come up here and begging y'all for no money, because I'm gonna have to tell y'all what I'm spending it on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna explain what I spend my money on. Now, I did share with y'all about, I'm just gave an example by my YouTube check. I just, gave an example, but I ain't really explaining nothing. It ain't really, you know, I'm just talking about what I want to talk about. But the point is, when you ask for people with big money, you ask people for big money. I'm not asking people to give me money. I'm just saying, watch my damn video. That's all I'm asking. Just watch my video, run my numbers up. That's all. Bitch, you on her asking for extra money. I'm trying. You doing something. See, now I mean, you messing with my mind over here. You're messing with my mind. You just came up here and said you didn't back for the people in the back, on the front, on the side, that you didn't need no money, that you wasn't dry begging, but you was. You was. Okay, where am I?
My Cash App. Guyanese, can you put my Cash App in the comments so I can pin it? I think I can pin it. I don't even.
Guyanese. Guyanese, you ought to be ashamed. Are you getting, is she paying you? She gotta be paying. Jasmine, you at the level in your career here on YouTube, you should be paying your mods. Let me be on your level. My mods will get a little change. Now, I probably ain't gonna give you a lot, but something is better than nothing. I would, if I made the kind of money Jasmine made, I would definitely give my mods some shit. But I will give my mods, if y'all want, I'm gonna do something for my mods. I have eyelashes now. I have for people that don't believe in crystals and stuff. I have eyelashes now in stock. Okay, I have uh fingernails, press on nails. I have butters, lotions, perfume sprays. For my mods, um, I will discount your shiggity for being a mod. You will get a cheaper rate. If you're a part of my membership, I'll hook you up more. Trust me. But what I'm saying is, she should be doing something with her damn mods. I'm not understanding why she refused to give her mods freaking money. I mean, why she don't do anything for her mods. Nothing. What does she do with her for her mods? When the last time Jasmine did anything for her mods? It just don't make no sense. Help me to understand that. As much as they working, she getting all this money. Is she breaking off her mods anything? I've never seen her break any of her mods off or even promote their stuff for free. At least promote their channels for free. I do that too. I be like, hey, y'all, go over to such and such's channel and support her. And some of the people that got way more people than me, I'm like, hey, have you heard me? Have you heard this person? You heard that person? Go over there, support their channel. Go over there. You know what I mean? I'm not understanding. I don't understand. It's just not, it's not that hard. It's like really black and white. That's just what it is. Okay? You can support those mods. I'm trying to understand what's within you. Why are you so selfish? You're selfish. These days and times it's too much for people to afford, and you up here begging people. But that's gonna be on you, victim mother suckers. That y'all, if y'all spend y'all time in giving this hussy Y'all hard earned money. You deserve what you get. So when your rent ain't being paid for, because sometimes the universe has a way of effing you up because you donated all your money to this heifer. Don't think you're gonna get it back. You donated your money to this heifer, this helpless beesh. Um, you giving this helper all your hard earned money, and she can get it. All she got to do is get a job, okay? But you donating your hard earned cheddar to this heifer. You donated your hard earned money to this heifer. Let me say it again for those in the back, as she said. For all you bitches in the back that donated all your hard earned cheddar to this heifer, to this helpless heifer for life. You donating all your money to this heifer. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Okay? You ought to be ashamed of your dang own self. Okay? Okay. So you ought to be ashamed of yourself. So what you need to do is what you need to simply do is if she takes your money, baby, that's on y'all. What y'all gonna end up happening? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna end up happening. Y'all gonna start suffering. Y'all keep giving these silly women, not just her. It ain't just her. As I mentioned before, y'all keep giving Olivia and Jasmine all of y'all her own money, and they are just pimping y'all. That's exactly what they're doing. They pimping you. They imping you. Yeah, they imping you. And what you need to do, go ahead and give her your money. This. Whatever happened, happens. One, two, let's let her talk. But the point is, you keep giving all your money. Eventually, you ain't gonna have no money left for yourself and your own children. You need to take her yourself. Now, it's one thing to watch her channel. If you feel it in your soul to just donate to her, not donate to her off of this, off that cash app, donate to her check. No, don't even do that. I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do. It's so listen. If somebody want to donate to me, I'm not turning it down, right? But I'm not up here begging. And what I notice is when people make money because they make money, because they know how to make money. I've noticed that I've gotten more money when I don't ask for it. I'm just going to be honest. I noticed that when I'm selling my products or when I'm not asking, this woman came in my shop today and she got same person got three rings from me, and she donated and she tipped me $10. I almost said 100. I didn't mean 100. She tipped me $10. And guess I still gave her some stuff. I gave her $10 worth of items. I didn't take that tip like that. I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you something. I appreciate the tip, but I also want to give you something because I appreciate what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, give back. You don't even give back. All the people that be giving you stuff, you don't carry yourself as an entrepreneur. Please cut it out. Stop saying you're an entrepreneur. You're a bagger. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that's my dilemma. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and act like
13.
the bitch is perfect, but I ain't gonna come on here and ask for something unless I really need it, and I'm really in a bind type stuff. Hold on.
7, 8, 9.
I don't know where Ghanaians went. My Cash App is, I don't even know what. Hold on. Random message. My Jazzy Life 10. Random message. My Jazzy Life 10.
But you just said you didn't need anybody to give you anything, and now all of a sudden you need something. Jasmine, you got to make up your little lying mind. You got to make up your little lying mind, okay? Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Okay. How you doing, Paulette? This is pitiful, right? Is this little feel sorry for me? Look, yes, it is. LaQuinta, you reading my mind, sis. Use this for a outing with the nephew, right? Don't mind this shit. Okay, exactly. Jazz is a beggar. Mugger. This is why I wouldn't do YouTube for people like this. It's embarrassing, right? I don't have it to do all the begging right in this world. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Jasmine Greedy don't give away. Never done a giveaway, girl. She probably would not. Valerie, come get your man friend. Oh Lord. She had a supporter in her comments talking about I don't have much, but I send you $5. I'm gonna get it from my son when he get home. Why the hell you gotta get money from your son when he get home, child? Girl. Mm. Okay. Y'all see my hand? Okay. Um First it was Jamie the food was sending the money when Valerie and then Valerie the food. Girl, yeah, they are nuts. Uh okay. Yes, ma'am. That's really weird. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, my legs done went numb.
Oh, there it goes.
I was doing
Thank you.
homework. Wait a minute.
I've been trying to do some stuff, but at this moment, like this is what I needed to. And I'm just like, on my end, I'm doing a part, but if anyone can donate, I appreciate it. Like, I'm gonna, child, I'm gonna DoorDash all day, go to Killen's game, and then DoorDash all night. Do that.
Not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store because
Okay, so here's the deal, Jasmine. Okay, so let's talk about it real quick. Okay, are we ready? Jasmine, listen up real quick. Okay, so you need to miss Caitlin's thing. You need to tell Philip to go there at that game, and Hannah, you need to be door dashing since you don't want it. Since you're too lazy to go get another job, you need to door dash while the children in school. You need to door dash when they get out of school. You need to DoorDash until you can't DoorDash anymore. Go ahead and turn your car up and add more miles to your car. That's gonna be on you. But what I'm gonna tell you is that you gotta go get it. Rather than come up here and begging, it just doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense for you to be begging at this time of the night. Who is begging? Why are you begging, babes? Why are you begging? What is wrong with you? And I know, oh, you didn't talk about Olivia begging. You know why I didn't keep talking about? I don't like talking about that hussy. I don't like her. I don't like her. I care more, and not that I give a damn about Jasmine, but I care a little bit more about Jasmine than I do Olivia. Truth be told, if y'all want to know the truth. I don't have no faith that she gonna get up and get out and get something. I don't have no faith in that. I don't think she's gonna do anything. I just know she'll support. I mean, it's listen, y'all know what the fuck it is. We ain't gonna get up here and try to make me feel bad. I'm talking about this husband. I'm moving around. Okay. I gotta do some planks. So y'all gonna hear me on my mat. So I'm gonna be moving on my mat, okay? It's gonna make some noise. Okay. This huzzy. Oh, is she talking? Oh, I didn't know she was talking. My bad. Let me speed this up, y'all. 'Cause we feeling like we wasting energy in this heifer. We gotta make speed her up. We gotta make her work for it. It's going fast.
Hey, I'm trying not to vape, y'all. When are you going to get back? When I get comfortable. When I get comfortable. I don't have any tears. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huzzy.
You're right. People do have their own bills, but I'm not forcing you.
Jasmine, Stop asking for people. You're pressuring people that feel, because people want to be recognized, they want to be noticed, they want to be loved, Jasmine. You are in an era of people wanting to be loved, because some people are not receiving the things that they want to get from home, because some of their homes are broken and you are using it to your best advantage to try to take advantage of people's kindness. Okay? And it's wrong. When you can just go get your fucking part-time job. You said out your own pie hole that you was going to get a job. You said that, hey, I'm going to get a job, guys. Legendary is going to be in school, so I'm going to get a job. You have yet to do that. What happened to that job?
I'm not holding something to your head saying you need to help me. If you want to help, then I appreciate it. Like, that's the thing. If you want to help, I appreciate it. I'm not saying you need to do this. Like, of course people got their own bills. I'm not gonna buy a vape. Hell no, they're like $30. That's why I haven't bought a new one. But I have been like, I just like forced myself to throw out, because I had an old one. It was empty, but for some reason it still had juice in it. I was basically vaping, empty vape. And I just threw that bitch out.
Okay, so sell that camera. Sell that camera. I'm sure you can get an easy $300 for that camera. Sell that camera. Sell that laptop. You need to sell some of your shit. Then, excuse me. I'm sorry. Me say you need to sell some of your things. Sell that camera. Sell that laptop. Sell some of those bikes and exercising machines. You can get the money. That's what you need to do. Sell some of that equipment in that thing. You don't need all them. You don't need all three of them bikes. I mean, you don't need all three of those trampoline, not trampolines. You had trampolines too. Sell those. Sell the treadmills, them little miniature, them little Barbie treadmills. Sell those. That's what you need to do. Let's go.
Out the window. Was it like a couple of days ago? My hair and lashes done. I did my own hair. You can go back into my videos and see. I braided my own hair. My lashes, I got them done. I haven't even got my lashes done since I was a freshman in college. My hair, I did.
Yeah, but now lashes do cost dear. I sell them. Now I got them for a good deal, which is why I could do one pair for $5. Okay. And then two pair for $10. And if you want the kit, the eyelash kit, the full kit together, that'll be $15. To get the tweezers with the eyelash, that'll be $8. But you get what I'm saying, Jasmine? Ma'am, they're still costly. They do cost. Okay. But because I have the hookup with a particular person that does my nails, she basically gave, I had to pay her, but you trust me when I tell you, she hooked me up. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm gonna tell you that it'll be in your best interest that you go ahead and do what you need to do to sell some of that stuff in that house, and you'll have that money. But then what you gonna do from that? Stop moving into places that you know you can't afford. How about that? Let's talk there. Let's start there. Stop moving into places that you cannot afford. Okay.
Did it in a vlog. I literally vlogged myself doing my own hair, but it's been up for a while, so it's not done. I mean, it's just a protective style.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if you do your own daughter's hair. If you can braid your hair, you can braid your daughter's hair. Why can't you do your daughter's hair? You said she's beginner. This is why she wouldn't do YouTube for people. Okay, they already read that. Valerie, come. Okay, I already read that. Okay, we're first was okay. I already read that. Why is she sitting instead of doing orders, right, to continue in her to contribute to her situation? I need to figure out what I'm cooking for dinner. I definitely understand that, LaQuinta. Okay. Paulette is crazy, black and bougie girl. She is talking crazy. Let's talk about she can get a man. Come get a man. Girl, I would try not to laugh.
I had extra hair. Thank you, Maria. I just need help paying my deposit so that we don't lose our place. I have to pay by the 8th.
What?
And
Wait a minute, Jasmine. I don't. What? Why is it the second place you done moved in, and why is this the second place that you done moved in, and you don't that you don't that you don't have the deposit, that you have to wait, you don't pay, that you got to pay the deposit after the fact of living there. Girl, I'm sorry, y'all. I've owned places. I've owned places. I have property and I also rent. I'm just gonna be honest. My name is on the place. I should say my name is on the place. Um, I you know I pay rent as well. I have a business that I pay rent on. I'm just trying to understand, do you understand that each and every place that I've moved into, or even buying a house, you had to have the closing cost? Okay. And I've never moved into a place where I didn't pay something down on it. You get what I'm saying? Whether it was closing costs to own the house, or whether it was a situation where I was renting the place. You had to pay first and last month's rent or whatever. And sometimes depends on what the land, it was not always the credit. Sometimes it was based off like what the amount of the rent was. Okay. Nothing more, nothing less. It was the amount of the rent for 2 months. Sometimes they require a larger, they might ask you for last month's rent, first and last month's rent, and a deposit of $500. Sometimes they'll just ask you for first and last month's rent. I've been in that before. I've done a closing before. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you that it's just been different things. So what that said is, I couldn't move in until I had, and we couldn't move in until we had it. Like, where do they do that at? Can y'all, anybody in here, raise your line hands and tell me that they let you move into a place without paying the deposit? They won't even cut your. I remember they was like, "Well, ma'am, you have to pay the $25 to get your gas cut on at your business, at your forever. You got to pay this $25, 25 to 30, whatever it was, y'all. I'm lying up here, just acting like I remember exactly. Listen, it wasn't no more than $30. I know that. I know it was something. I know I was like, yeah, just go ahead and do it now. It wasn't something I said, well, I'm gonna wait and pay it. No, I was like, go ahead, let's rock. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm lying. I didn't have it. I told my husband. I didn't put it. I did have it. I didn't put it out my pocket. I just peeled my husband card out the thing and said, I'm paying this. He said, go ahead and pay that. What you waiting on? You know. I'm just gonna tell the truth. Now that's the actual truth. I just didn't want to go there. But the point is that you have to pay it before they cut it on, or you have to pay it before you move in. What do they do that? Jasmine, you kind of lying here. I think you lying. This is the second time you done said that they was gonna put you out over a deposit. Why the fuck? I mean, excuse me. Why in the hell did you move into a property that you do not have the deposit for? That don't make sense. Can anybody in here vouch for me? Can you tell me whether or not you done moved into a property while paying the first last month, whatever the deposit was? I've never heard that. So you mean to tell me these landlords just like, oh, I feel sorry for this silly bitch, so I'm just gonna let her move into my property? Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call her silly. Sorry, I'm outraged by this. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. I apologize. Let me go back. Can I walk? Let me walk this back. Let me walk this back. I apologize. I am not bullying her in any kind of way. This is fair use. I am just doing a reaction. I mean, not a reaction, excuse me. I'm doing commentary on the things that come out of her mouth. I mean, this is what she's saying. I am just responding to it in a educational purposes for young women across the world who are single moms, or whether they're not single moms and they have men, whatever, it doesn't matter. Goat, cat, monkey, dog, whoever they with. I'm just responding. I'm just trying to tell people that this just is not plausible. This doesn't sound righteous to me. I just don't believe it. It just sounds like lies. It sounds like it's scamming. Now, just prior to her coming up here, now she says that, hey, I don't need no money from the ones in the back. Now all of a sudden she needs money from the ones in the front that's black and bougie. Just stated a little while, something to that effect.
Anything helps. Donating $1 helps.
No. Remember she told that one person they need $30, right? Remember she told that other person they need $30 to donate to her. Now all of a sudden she need $20 and whatever they can give. Yeah, okay.
You need to buy supplies to get them done.
Oh God.
I've been had the hair. I bought the hair. Bought my girl's hair. Like I have a lot. One thing about people that do braid hair, you're gonna always have some hair stuff on hand. And so I've been had the hair. Hi. I'm doing okay. How are you doing today? Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I have my DoorDashing scheduled to go DoorDash again because it got not busy anymore.
Jasmine, I mean, okay. I don't wanna keep saying that. I Jasmine. Okay, fine, DoorDash. But go get a part-time job. What is so wrong with that? How is this a sin for you to get a part-time job? I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh my God. Can y'all help me? Help me. No, help me to understand why she can't get a part-time job. Explain to me why is it necessary she just do DoorDash and YouTube? It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. What the problem is? It's not enough. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Drinking water. Sorry. Apologize. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let her talk. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta go get me some more water. Hold on.
Are we your first criers?
I'm gonna go in another room for a second. I gotta get some more water. It's in the I drank up the one I got, okay. God, now I'm looking greedy. I need water. Hold on, y'all.
I have kids. I have 5 kids.
Girl, we'll go get their daily. Make their days pay.
No, I haven't tried on Uber. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just don't worry, it's going to work out. Go ahead and let you down.
Jasmine, didn't you say that you gotta you gotta spend money to make money on YouTube? Isn't that what you said? That's why you bought that camera. That does not mean you have to spend other people's money and make make money. That's not the same thing, dear. I wanted to tell you that was a farce when you said that, but okay.
Trust him. You're right. Like he hasn't. I just feel like I get so overwhelmed and my anxiety kicks in, and I just be like,
please,
I gotta figure this out. I gotta hurry up and figure this out. And
I don't want to hear about that overwhelm. Please, that is a redundant word. That is a repeat word that you heard somebody on YouTube say. Please, I don't want to hear nothing about you being overwhelmed. I'm tired of it. If you're not making any money on YouTube, then you got to figure something out. It's really that simple. Excuse me.
Seeing some of the comments on my other video, I literally. So my land, they threw the lease out. Like once they said, okay, we're gonna let you out, we'll do this. And she was like, you should be able to get majority of your deposit back because, you know, as long as you have the house clean, da-da-da. And then I had to be out by the 1st or 3rd so that I don't have to pay August rent. I broke my back getting out that bitch, right? Cleaning in the dark, doing everything. Like I said, that's probably the cleanest I ever left them in the fucking house because there was nothing in there at all. Hell, I left them with some extra stuff, meaning like the curtains. And that's why I told her, I said I left, because they had curtains at first, but like regular old ones. So I said I had automatic curtains installed with thermal control. And also because it didn't come with a microwave, so I said I could have the microwave as well. And she's like, oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate, you know, and it's like, and then it was just like, oh, well, you're only gonna get back.
Yeah, who the fuck? I mean, excuse me. Who wants your nasty microwave? You know you nasty, Jasmine. Nobody wants your microwave. Oh God. LaQuinn, I don't know. I'm doing either. I'm gonna make some oatmeal fried apples, I'm sorry, cinnamon rolls and eggs for breakfast, and hopefully go back to sleep once they get on the bus. Okay. Jasmine sounds like she doesn't have an account for nothing, right? Using the bank. Oh, that went up. I don't know how to make this go up. How do I make this go up, y'all, where I can read these comments? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I figured it out. Oh, okay. Where am I at? Where did I leave off at? Okay, hold on. Right over leftover chicken wings, mashed potatoes. Just gonna make some gravy. Okay, okay, and boom, leave my house. Okay. We did take out on Sunday, so I will cook something of everything I fix. Eat pretty easy because it's me, just me, and my kid. The options are minimal. Okay. He doesn't eat anything with sauce. He doesn't he eat corn dogs, hot dogs, pizza, burgers, really nothing. So it might be chicken and salmon. Okay. Okay, you go ahead. This is what I was reading. You was talking about the bank account for nothing, having a bank account for such rainy days. Girl, I'm telling you, a bank account, that's why I don't touch. I have a bank account I don't touch. That's just for savings. But I listen, let me tell you. So that's why I say I gotta go back to saving. I ain't put nothing in a while. So I gotta put something in it. You know what I mean? I have multiple bank accounts. You're supposed to have multiple bank accounts. Now they don't all have money in it. Some of them don't have, I mean, they don't all have big money in them. You know what I mean? But you still need multiple bank accounts, okay? Paulette, right, this sounds so good. Okay. Um, this is oatmeals will pick up for y'all for sure. Okay, I'm gonna do oatmeal for my son when he wake up. I'm gonna do oatmeal. And I'll do some toast. He be acting like sometimes he be acting like he's so hungry in the morning, sometimes he don't. I'm gonna do oatmeal toast and I'm gonna do some grapes or something, y'all. I'm not listen. We gotta get grocery this week. We're not getting grocery probably until Friday. So I'm just gonna tell y'all that that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have he's gonna have a minimum breakfast. I'm probably gonna put some carrots in the oven and cook those and I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna put some spinach on there, and I'm gonna put tomatoes up, and I'm gonna put some vegan mayonnaise on it, and boom, that's my breakfast. Okay, it's a bacon sandwich, a bacon. Okay, a bacon. Okay.
Back this because of this, we're calculating this, we're calculating that, and I'm just like, and I'm calculating it, and it's still not adding up. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Oh well, we decided instead we're gonna also take August rent, even though you already gave us the keys and stuff, and yada yada yada. We're gonna just take that too, bitch.
That's when nobody want to hear that bush. I mean, stuff no more. Just listen. What you need to do is just pay your bills. If you pay your bills, stop promising people stuff that you can't promise. You can't promise people stuff. Stop promising people that you're going to pay them extra. You're going to give them the deposit as soon as you get your deposit back. It's not going to happen. I just don't believe you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I just don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think you're a liar. You're a liar. I think you're a liar. I'm just going to tell you the truth. 30 leg lifts. The Russian twist. Did I do the Russian twist? No, I did the. Oh God, I gotta do the Russian twist. I did some other type of twist. I didn't do the Russian twist. I gotta do that. Okay, let me do that right now. I already did the planks. I already did the leg. I gotta do 30 leg lifts. I do 50. I do no. I'm gonna do 40 to because I got extra leg. I got 50. I got 80 leg lifts. I'm gonna do. Look, I'm not like I gotta fix this because I'm not doing all these leg lifts now. Cause that man, I'm telling you, my stomach. I woke up the other day, my stomach was hurt. You hear me? I'm getting the start. I'm getting them lines in my stomach on the side. My stomach is coming in. So that it works. But goddamn, I'm not doing all this shit today. I'm telling you right now. Hell with that. Anyway, let's continue. All right, y'all. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down.
I don't want to say this, but I was just like, what? And then like I was relying on that, bro, because like I wouldn't have did all that shit. I would have been trying to figure my own way out with shit, and I did all that only to get $300 back, and I have to pay. It's like $1,000 and something for the deposit, but like I'm only asking for just 1,000, like help with 1,000, because it's really like 1,000, what 800 and something, and I'm saying it because I already have 300. And that's we only get paid once a month. And that's why I was like, fuck, I already paid the rent. Now I got to come up with this. Because maybe I don't even have that.
Jasmine, well, you got to get out there and sell something. You may need to sell you some fish plates, some fish dinners. I'm sorry. I should say that. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize to the women of my. Well, I kind of apologize. I don't really apologize. I apologize for those that are offended. If you're not offended, then I don't. I don't apologize. I apologize for the purposes of me being a woman, and somebody might be offended by that, but I really don't care. Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, have mercy.
I had to pay 2 deposits. So I already paid 1. Now I gotta pay the second one.
What? She paid 2 deposits? What? Jasmine, oh, you think we stupid? We're not stupid now. Wait a minute now. You said you paid 2 deposits. Wait a minute, Jasmine. You got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. What you and Ethel do over there? What you and Ethel over there doing? Okay, y'all. I gotta do my workout. Wait a minute. I gotta finish. I was supposed to been finish this bullshit. And my slow self acting all slow tonight. Fucking around with y'all. That's why I ain't been doing live. This is precisely why I have not been coming live, y'all. Because it's been slowing them a workout. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let's go.
And that was another thing that I got asked in my video. How did you move in without having to pay a deposit? I paid 1 deposit, and we agreed on me paying the other one later on.
Right, exactly. I don't think. Yeah, she think we stupid. Like, well, Joe, I just said, right, LaQuinta, you down south. Yep, get roast them, doctor, and put them some cinnamon rolls and sugar. Okay, with them on butter. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you said put some cinnamon on it. You what you mean put cinnamon? Which one I'm putting the cinnamon on? You talking about the grapes? Because I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't roasted grapes before. I didn't roasted watermelon before. I'm trying to tell you, when you're a vegetarian, you gotta be creative. Do Jasmine think we stupid? Right? You can't legally evict someone in 3 days. Exactly. Just walking outside when walking into the store, I should have had some water, but it was very draining. Okay. Houston, Texas. Okay. All right. Um, my bag, yes, stank bug gets in, in all the blockhead kids. Okay, you know when she is lying because the 3 times that she looked for, right? She's opened her mouth too, and she's looking around. 3, her eyebrows is always high, like like an arch. The carrots. Oh no, the carrots. Oh, I didn't put the cinnamon on there, y'all. Okay, so put the cinnamon on there. Okay. I'll put the cinnamon on there. I think that'd be pretty delicious. I don't say delicious. I say delicious. It's not even a word. Okay. I know. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Jasmine. Jasmine, you are blockhead. That's why you call you a blockhead. It's like Charlie Brown. Remember they said blockhead. Remember she's like, oh, he'd be like, ugh. The teacher be like, womp, 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 womp. They'd be like, teacher, no, ma'am. Womp, 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 womp. And they'd be like, yes, ma'am. Where you want me to go? Okay. Womp, 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 womp. Why did teachers never talk on Charlie Brown? I guess I had to pay more actors.
My comments stop going.
Womp, 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 womp. Like, is she gonna go womp, womp, womp? Womp, womp, womp. Come on, Jasmine.
It's not high enough for anybody.
It's like I don't feel like this. I just want to hear positive comments. I just want to go. You said carrot. Okay, souffle. Okay, it's so good. Girl, I love carrots. I don't know why. I do though. I do. You would think my eyesight would be much better with the carrots, but the fuck ain't. That shit don't help. That don't help.
Apply to jobs.
I think my eyesight could be a lot worse. Now she said she. Wait a minute, Jasmine. Hell no. Wait a minute. I ain't finna let you rock with that. Wait a minute. Where's she at in Austin? Hold on, y'all. Oh no. Hell no. Heck no. Austin, Texas. Jobs. Oh no, Jasmine. You not gonna play us. Wait a minute. Jobs. Okay, boom. Let's see. Who hiring? Jess, I'm gonna tell you right now who hiring. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Jasmine. They have IT technicians. You get a part-time property helper, $18 an hour. Okay. Target is hiring for a cashier. You can do that. Merchandise, fulfillment, food and beverage style. Okay. They're hiring. The state of Texas is hiring. I mean, I don't know if you can get a state of Texas job. Maybe your mama can pull some strings. I don't know. You might have to stop doing YouTube for a little while. Jobs, okay, boom. Let's click on here. Let's look at her. Jasmine, give me your resume. I bet you I get you a job. Girl, give me your resume. I'll get you a job. I bet you I will. The city of Austin is hiring, Jasmine. Jasmine, let's look on here. A data entry clerk. You type fast, don't you, Jasmine? They're hiring 25 to $35 an hour. Dental solutions. Okay, and it's remote, Jasmine. It's remote. They are hiring. They have medical. That way you don't have to get Medicaid anymore. They have life insurance and dental. That way you can go to the dentist. You can go to the dermatologist. Okay. They have a administrative assistant. They're hiring from $17 to $24 an hour. Medical assistant, you can go back to school for that. Okay. They have CPU product manager. You're not gonna qualify for that. Here, this is right up your alley. Delivery driver. Nights and weekends, Westlake, okay, $15 to $20 an hour. Delivery driver, Jasmine, this is guaranteed money. Okay, so go to this address. The location is 3201 B Caves, okay, Road. A suite number 172. Austin, Texas, available looking to fill a weekend afternoon. This right up your alley. This will be 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Caitlin can watch the children to such time. Thank you very much. Here's also customer service and delivery associate. This is right up your alley, dear. You can't do that. Project manager, that ain't you. Here, ooh, Jasmine, this is one that pays $18 an hour. It's a customer service associate. Here's a warehouse worker, $16 to $18 an hour. They're gonna probably start you off with 16, but that's okay. You can deal with that. Receptionist, you ain't gonna dress the part. You don't know how to dress, so you're not gonna make it there. Um, that remote from home, you can always do that. I'm telling you. Seasonal sales associate, a retail sales associate. Okay, that's 14.75 an hour to $17 an hour. Okay. Here's a client service representative one. I don't know about that. They probably need to give you a uniform. Okay. Girl, what I'm trying to tell you is, Jasmine, there are a lot of places hiring. Go pick one. Give me your resume. I'll spruce up your resume for a fee. You love you some Curtis Raw. I like Curtis Raw too. HEB is always hiring. Well, girl, she be there like she got a job. She sure do. Yep. Paulette, right? Her dirty ass need to go to work on somebody's railroad. No data entry won't work because she barely can spell. Well, she can look off the words and know how to spell. Jasmine put the dusty thing she called diploma to work. He said I dusty. I didn't even. I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Don't you hear the captain blowing? Rise up so early in the morning. I'm sorry. Okay, it's just funny for those that's new to this channel, because I know that I do have there's some other people that's outside because I'm going directly through YouTube. So there's gonna be some people that's gonna come in here that's not necessarily on here. We're just joking. These are all jokes. We actually no, we don't like Jasper. I'm not gonna say we can like Jasper. I'm just gonna say that we're not picking on her. This is actually fair use 107. This is just educational purposes. This is just what not to do if you are a YouTube worker. Okay. This is just we just teaching. Reach one, teach one. We're just all teaching in here. I'm just happen to be the head crystal, but we're all teaching in here. We're just all learning together. That's all. We're just teaching. We just teach them whether you're young, old, slow, stupid, or smart or intelligent, or have a lick of sense. You know not to do this. Okay, let's go.
I don't even want to talk about the other one I ended up getting because I talked about it in the vlog. So, but that money's not coming in right now. Like I can't touch that. It's a bi-weekly.
Jasmine, listen, if you can't touch, if you're making money right now and you're getting a bi-weekly pay, girl, you would have been had that money by now. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Girl, you said she could do coal mining. Girl, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy as hell. Talking about she can do coal mining. Y'all is nuts. Lord have mercy. Y'all got me saying. Now, if I start saying Lord have mercy, y'all have got me on my back working out.
These situations. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and I talked about it in my vlog. Yeah, no, I'm saying like that's all I need help with.
No, you don't.
Thank you. So I'm sorry, stepping to your family that their father assists. Plenty of people will get paid once a month. Is how you budget your money.
Right.
Y'all talking like that's gonna.
Jasmine, I worked for state before and I got paid once a month and I just knew to pay all of my bills around the same time. And when you have sense enough to save sometimes, you will be able to do it. And that's just it. You can't make statements. You gotta you don't know how to budget your money. If you stop getting all them damn stupid ass cups and buying all that bullshit off of TikTok that you don't need and obviously you can't afford. I'm sorry, I gotta say it, y'all. Gloves are off. I can't do it. Listen, if your dumb ass, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Let me say it a different way. Let me stop. Let me not curse and say it, okay? With your dumb butt. This is not picking on her. This is teaching. This is reach one, teach one. This is 107, section 107. This is just us responding to what she's saying. This is what she's putting out. Now, YouTube, you can't be mad at me, YouTube, because if you're going to get mad at me, get mad at her because she's putting her Cash App in here and she's begging for money. Now, you need to go on there and talk to her about that. I'm not doing that. I've not asked for money. I'm not asking people to donate no money. All I'm asking people to do is to watch my videos. And if they want to donate anything, they can donate it from the YouTube. They want to send me a gift on YouTube. I'm not asking for cash apps. I'm just following what YouTube guidelines are to my best ability. Listen, YouTube, this is me just teaching, reach one, teach one. That's all we're doing over here. That's all we're doing. And we're just laughing. We have jokes in between times, and I'm pausing her and I'm having a discussion. This is what we're doing. We're just talking, just pure education. However, YouTube. However, Miss Jackson. I mean, Miss. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Girl, you know. Usually, some people I've met, I'd be like, you would never be a wife. You're always a bridesmaid. You don't even want to be. You wouldn't even be a bridesmaid at this point. You wouldn't even be the flower girl. Girl, they don't even want you at their wedding. Okay, you wouldn't even be invited to somebody's wedding. Unless your mama and Jack got married. I don't even think she wants you there though. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, these is just jokes. Just jokes. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian of YouTube. I'm a dark comedian of YouTube with a weird sense of humor. Okay. These are just jokes, YouTube. This is a weird conversation. Like, I tour on YouTube with my jokes. Listen, Jasmine, are you serious? Girl, I worked for state before and I got like my little monthly check. How much was that check? That check was decent. That was pretty decent. I was able to pay my bills and I had money left over to shop and I could buy my children stuff and do activities. And I know you made probably about as much as I made on that government job. And I know if you stop buying cups and notebooks and dumb stuff you don't need and buying all that crap on TikTok that's breaking your face out, that makes your face looks, you look like Lou Ferrigno. That's what you look like. You look like Lou. I can't take it no more. You look like Lou Ferrigno with them face and them cheekbones. And if you stop buying the phenamine and that crack, I mean, that's cocaine in a can. If you stop buying all that junk that you don't need, you'll have money to pay your bills. And if you don't have money to pay your bills and you want extra stuff, then damn it, you need to go get you a job. It is not our responsibility. It's not Gladys and all the rest of them old hags over there, because they older than me. The rest of them old ass hags over there that's sitting up in the church with the legs cocked open for the preacher to look down their skirt and look up and they crouch. Uh, and he laughing at them and probably fornicating with them and God knows whatever else he's doing up in that nasty. Let me shut my mouth. Let, mm. Let me just say right here, Jasmine, you ought to be ashamed of you taking advantage of the golden girls. Now you need to lead them women over there. No, if they want to be taken care of, they you pimping them in the minute and the preacher's pimping them. So go ahead, right at it. Let's go.
I still gotta edit my vlog, but that's neither here nor there. Like I said at the beginning of this live, I'm not forcing you. I'm not literally forcing anybody to do anything. Like I'm reading y'all's comments, like, oh, we paid this, we paid that. That's understandable. I'm not, maybe this message isn't pertaining to you. I'm not reaching out to you because I like, you know that you paid this. You might not have no money. Like I said, anybody donate, you donate a fucking $1. But you may not have it, right? Then okay. Like there's no need to sit here and write a whole paragraph. I paid my mortgage, I paid this, you paid it. Okay. You don't have it. You don't have to explain yourself.
No, wait a minute. That's not. And then you're cocky with it. You little rude bitch. I'm sorry. Listen, Jasmine. It's not. You're very arrogant. Number one. Number two. It's not right that you get angry at somebody for telling you that they got bills they got to pay. They have a right to say that, just like you have a right to come on. Just you really don't. You really not supposed to be up here begging. Honestly, you're not supposed to be. That's part of the YouTube guidelines. You get to ask people to donate to your channel. You're not supposed to be really be sticking your cash app in there. But that's neither here nor there. I've done it before. Yes, I have stuck my cash app in here. Um, but I have not been doing that anymore. I have done it in a very long time. Just donate on my channel. If you want to donate to me, donate on my channel or go to my website and purchase my stuff. Otherwise, I can promote my business. I can. But the cash apps and the begging, I'm not doing that. Or you can watch my channel. Or you don't have it and you just be like, Dr. A, I gotta do. I'm not asking for money. I'm just saying these are ways you can donate. And that's the way you should tell people to donate. You can't tell people how to pay you. You can't tell people to send money, your cash app. What you can do is you can say, hey, I have gifts. You can go to my membership. You can throw out gifts. You can tell them to donate to your channel. Yes, that's what it's for. Or you can just tell them to watch your videos and run your numbers up. Therefore, you can get your money up. Like right now, I'm at $60. Okay. So, and I'm trying to get to at least 100. And that's it. And that's okay. And I ain't even been posting. I'm up to $50. I mean, I have not been posting. That's pretty good considering I have been posting. So I'm doing damn good considering I ain't been posting. It just doesn't make sense. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Jasmine. You can't get angry at people that they have bills. And people are very furious with you, always begging. You don't know how to budget your money. You need to let somebody budget your money for you. That's what you need to do. Your mama, I don't know if she good with money either. I don't know her like that. But you need to let somebody else budget your money. You need an accountant or something because apparently you don't know what the hell to do with your money. Because every month, I'm serious. Here lately with you, Olivia, even Chrissy begging ass to a degree. I mean, I don't know if she's been begging lately. I know she do beg from time to time. But Jasmine, from you right now, you and Olivia are the top beggars right now. It don't make no sense. Chrissy already got her little scam where she begged for her mom's funeral, which it was already paid for, but that's neither here nor that. That's what I heard, allegedly. But Olivia scammed, then went back in that raggedy ghetto apartment again. So you're no better than her. Are you trying to compete? Are you guys trying to compete against each other, see who can scam the most people? Is that what you're doing? Interesting. So it's funny how Olivia is begging for. Let me ask this question real quick. Why was she begging for people to give her money for a place that she's already in? Um, you know, I just wouldn't do it. Jasmine, why are you begging? You just begged. You just moved out of your apartment. You begged to get into this place. And before you got out this apartment, you begged. God damn it. I don't know. You probably have begged more than Olivia. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Riddle me this. Did Jasmine beg more than Olivia within the past 6 months? Is just me? Okay. Comment.
What's understood don't need explanation. Job market's crazy right now. It's plenty of people got a college degree that are making $15 an hour as a full-time job. Girl, if you don't, then keep it pushing. Then this message isn't for you. That's the point. $5 times 261 viewers will solve the problem. Everybody, I mean, if anyone, I don't know, just
No. People donating is not going to solve the problem because you're going to have this every month. You're not going to be able to afford your bills every month. People donating and giving you $50 per person or whatever that is. Whatever you just said. I'm disgruntled. I can't even talk, y'all. I'm out of breath out there. I'm bewildered. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, Jasmine, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep living. You're not living right. You can't keep begging people to do something for you that you should be doing for yourself. Now, come on now. Whew. If she was smart, she could have applied for school district right when COVID said started right in Tar, free glasses to her children. I'm sure that she would have been hired. Exactly. Damn, I'm sick of this girl. Exactly. What's the attitude while begging, girl? Cause she ain't got cause she is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, she got on her. She is stank. You hear me? Stank-a-bug, girl. She called him stank-a-bug. She need to be called stank-a-bug. Wait a minute, y'all. I think I did all my exercise on the floor. Okay, y'all gotta do my steps. After I do my steps, I'm gonna do my 15 minutes roll machine, and then I'm out of here. Okay, y'all, let's go. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm making all this noise. I make a lot of noise, don't I? And don't get up here and say, yeah. I know it's gonna be one of these helpers, one of these silly ass helpers that I don't fuck with. Gonna bring that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing all this stuff. I'm sorry. That one of these silly heifers gonna come up here and be like, yeah, you make a lot of noise just because I said I make a lot of noise. But I didn't ask you if I made a lot of noise. Shut your words up before I'm talking ahead of time. F you. I'm just playing. No, I'm for real. Let's go. Hold on. I'm on the stepper, y'all. Hold on. One.
I'll choose in the chat. I don't know, y'all. If everybody's saying $5.
Nope.
Where's the baby daddy? Not here. Nobody's here. It's just me and my kids.
Why don't you make your man? What? No, ma'am. You got a baby dad. Where does Chris pay? I thought Chris was paying you like $600. Where's that money at? Because you should have that money. Your child support. Why these ninjas ain't paying you for your children to have a place, room, and board?
Like, I don't know. If anyone could donate $5, they can't be. I don't know. I didn't see it.
You act like a crackhead. I'm just gonna tell you, you and Olivia, you're some crackheads. We need to start doing drugs. Not drugs. We need to start doing like drug tests on you heifers. We need to do some drug tests on y'all because every time y'all be acting like dope fiends, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen nobody that act like a dope fiend like y'all do. Y'all be begging for some money like some crackheads. I swear. What are y'all doing with y'all monies?
Come on, I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. I'm coming here telling you the truth. I ain't saying that I'm this. I'm pregnant.
You are lying because there's no such thing as 3 deposits. Where the hell they do that at? Girl, they can't charge you no 3 damn deposits. And why the fuck did they let you move in without you paying a deposit? Stupid ass. I mean, I'm sorry.
It or I'm in a bind
Educational purposes. Educational purposes.
right now. If anyone is new here, it takes a lot for me to move. I always got to put at least two to three deposits down sometimes. And this place was really lenient with me. But shit.
Well, why the hell you keep getting these places that you obviously can't afford? And why do they keep letting you move in without a damn deposit? You should have all that up front before you even allowed to move into a spot. They don't know your record. Come on now, Jasmine. You lying. You are lying now. Come on.
Now they like, we want that rest of that money.
Now,
so everybody can donate $5. I would truly appreciate it. Because she said, we had 200 and something.
Are you trying to get some phenamine? You trying to get more of that? Because you know that speed. You trying to get more phenamine so you can lose weight because you're trying to compete with other people on her. I ain't gonna say her name, but you're trying to compete with other people that is on her losing weight on YouTube. Hell, I'm even losing damn weight, and I'm not. I'm in this sector, but I'm not necessarily. I'm not this. Not my only sector, by the way. I'm in other sectors as well. But for the record, I got monetized off the sector, right? And I'm not a mom. I'm a mommy, but I'm not. I'm not showing my life, right? I'm not a blogger, right? So I'm just saying, Jasmine, I done lost weight and I didn't have to buy phenamine. I'm just telling you for the record. But let's go.
Everyone help. If you can't help her,
Nope.
fine, but don't be rude. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't help, then you don't have to be rude.
Tell the host not to be rude.
When I was asleep, I'm not sleeping. I got off the live last night. I was in the bed. Literally, I did apply for a couple of assistants. One of them, it says it takes a while for them to call back. And the other one got denied because they said I wasn't within the limits. And the other one only helps with utilities. Thank you. Moving is very expensive. It's very, very expensive. And that's another reason why I threw so much shit away. I threw stuff away. I was selling stuff. People were like, oh, you have no furniture. Bitch, I needed to sell stuff to move. Like, I had to figure shit out. No, I've never done a GoFundMe, but I did hear that they take a percentage out of it. So,
Jasmine, listen. You need to just get you a damn job. I mean, it just I don't understand how it's just really that simple. Don't tell me you've been job hunting because you're a damn lie. You ain't no goddamn job hunting. You have not been job hunting. You need a job hunting, get you a damn job. I mean, it's really that simple. It was so easy for me to get I keep saying contract. I'm not saying the proper term for what I do, but it's my business, right? It was really not that hard to get this contract, I promise you. And I done went out of town. They didn't pay for my lodging and all of that. You heard me? It's not that bad. I'm sorry. I'm scooting down, y'all. I keep scooting down on these machines. And when I was on that mat, I'm not, doing anything. I'm a pie hole. Okay, I promise. I'm sorry. I don't have a paw. I can't mute it. I have to scoot on this. I'm on the roll machine, y'all. Okay. I went from the step and now I'm on the roll machine. I'm gonna explain that about me because I don't want y'all thinking I'm doing anything disgusting. Okay. All right. It's me scooted down on the machine. I promise you. I don't want to keep doing it because you be like, she doing it again. I don't want to keep doing it, but I'm trying not to scoot down because I don't want to make too much noise. So let's go.
So there's no point. And that's why I don't even say, that's why I'm asking like for just $5 from everybody. Not even super chats. Like fuck all that. Because everybody else take a percentage. I said $1, but shit, someone said they calculated and said $5 would be fine to get me there.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. So you were so you telling people I don't like that. Do not tell me if I give somebody some money, don't tell me where to put it. Don't tell me where to put the money. If I donate some money, trust me, to anybody, please don't tell me, well, the YouTube takes money. If I put some money and send you a super chat, you better shut up. If you're not like a content creator or whatever, you don't have a YouTube, you're not monetized on YouTube, and we want to send you something, then I'm just gonna send you something and say, hey, what's your address? I still need to send Darla some stuff. I keep saying girl, I owe Darla Baby, I gotta send Darla her stuff. I'm gonna send Darla her stuff. One day Darla gonna look up and it's gonna be some stuff sent to her. Darla, hey girl, I apologize. I'm sorry. But you supposed to send me some perfume too, so we even. Anyway, I got you. So with that said, Jasmine, cut it out. Don't tell people how to pay you or how to do that. That is, you are very ungrateful. No, ma'am, you need to go get a job. I mean, I don't understand why it's so hard for you to understand that you need a job. That's all you got to do is get a job. I don't know how long I was on that bike, y'all. I think I did about 200 to 300 steps. I did somewhere in there. I've been trying to do at least a minimum of 200 steps per time. Because in a little while, I'm gonna start. It's gonna be like a treadmill in a minute for me. It's not a treadmill. It's just some little steps where you tap back and forth. But my little legs is getting used to it, honey. So I'm better finish losing this little weight. Because I told y'all I'm in a challenge with we going off of how many people who lose the most weight come January, and they're gonna win between me and my children. It's gonna be $100. That's gonna go out to the lucky person that lost a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. Let's go.
I would have pawned that chain you have if you're really that desperate. This chain? Are you fucking serious? I got it from TikTok shop. What?
That's what I'm saying. She's buying stuff off the TikTok. You know, god darn well, you don't need nothing off of that damn. Stop taking your behind. Stop taking your Hercules, your David Banner. Look, girl, you do look like Lou Ferrigno. I ain't gonna lie. David Banner, when he played the Hulk Hogan, when he played the Hulk, when he called, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. That the back in the 80s, y'all know when he used to turn to the Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, and he had them ripped pants on. That's who the hell she looked like. Look at her face, her structure of her face, and when she work out, woo, baby, she must really, Jasmine. You need to be a weightlifter. You really need to become a weightlifter. I'm telling you, you would make some good money at that. You need to really do weightlifting professionally and go get you a trainer and just do some weightlifting professionally. Because I'm telling you, you might be able to get some shine. You want to get some notification because you want everybody to like you and you want to be popular. Go take your big ass out there and start lifting some trees and bushes and figs and some chairs and tables and trucks, railroads and shit. If you go out there and start working out or doing that shiggity, I'm telling you, Jasmine, you by far, my dear, will become a weightlifter and go heavyweight, girl. And maybe you might, and then, girl, you can probably get into wrestling. I got your whole career set for you. But you don't want none of that. You want to sit around and feel sorry for yourself and beg people out of their check. Get the heck out of here. Go and grow up and go grow you a set of go grow bigger balls that you already have. Go do that. Don't nobody want to hear you coming up here always begging and then trying to shame people for not wanting to give you no damn money because you ripping people off of their pocket holes. You trying to rip all the dick holes out their pants. Who does that? Girl, you acting like a old desperate cat, like you in heat or something. You acting crackety. Are you on the stair? Are you on the roids? Are you on the roids? Or you on the speed? Which one is it? What you're taking there, girl? Because you're acting like a dope fiend. Every 5 minutes you're begging. Just yesterday, just not 3 hours or 4 hours ago, here you come with the same old. You're begging. You're begging. I can't, girl. I was supposed to be pulling out a little book to do on you, to do. I didn't even look for the damn book. I just said I'm gonna work out. I can't look at the book right now. I'm working out. Where is that book at? I'm trying to look around while I'm working out and look around. But you know what, girl? You gotta cut it out. You are a beggar. You need to call yourself a beggar. You beg it. You know what you beg for everything in your life. You done beg for a ding-a-ling. My play with my ding-a-ling. my dang-a-line. You done beg for dang-a-line. You done beg for friendship. You done pay for friendship. You done pay for dang-a-line. You done pay for people to stick babies in your puss. You done beg for somebody to be your friend. Did I say that? You done beg your teammates to let you on the team. You done beg. Now you need to be begging for a job. A job. Snoop dog at doo doo. Why don't you go out there and beg somebody to give you a job? A job. Go get your job. But you one of them type of characters that'll get fired on the first day for sneaking cookies or something. But let's continue. This is all for educational purpose and comedy reasons. This is not me making fun of Jasmine. I don't feel like this personally. I think it's all jokes, jiggities, and giggles. I am a comedian that has a dark sense of humor that may not be favorable for all audiences. So, with that said, this is educational purposes only. This is to teach young women that they don't have to go out and look like a slur and beg and cheat and steal and act like they belong on the good. I'm sorry. Hmm. This is all for educational purposes. What this is Dr. Ava Head Crystal, and all I'm trying to do is to stress a point of education that if you go to school, go get your education, and use your degree, you won't end up begging on YouTube like her. Okay, these are things in not having children by men that don't give a flying F for the CK about them, and not having babies, revenge babies out of revenge, even. Okay, so these are the things that we have to learn as a society to step on that, to say no. I say, you know what? People, when I was coming up, they say no to Uggs. So what we need to say is no to danglings when it's pushing babies and you are possible eases. Okay, and so in this moment, in this hour, our shiny big foreheaded little sister over here. Jasmine is a little sister. And we just don't claim her. She's like the stepsister we never wanted. Um, I'm sorry, I was not gonna go there. I tried to refrain from saying anything, but she's pushing this little person out of me that I don't want out. I'm trying to do healing. I'm trying to talk about healing and getting, but you know what? Sometimes part of healing is going to inspire you to be tough loved. And with tough love, there comes a long line of responsibility that requires someone to speak up and not to just take this lightly, sitting down for comedical reasons, and for educational purposes, and for fair use. 107. We have to be clear on our delivery to understand where we're going in this journey of our spiritual needs. And Jasmine, by far, dear, I don't understand why you just don't go get a part-time job. With that said, as you like to say, with that said, why don't you just go get a nice little part-time job? I'm sure you can find something that'll work with your schedule. You may have to pick up a little brush and clean the toilet bowl out or two. Those jobs like that, you can actually start your cleaning business. You can always do that. That is something really easy, really quick, and I think you can speed through that because you half-ass clean. And sometimes some builders may like a half-ass clean place sometimes, and then some of the ones that really want a deep depth cleaning because they call that deep depth cleaning. You might not want to do those jobs because you don't know how to clean up. Um, However, if I were you, I would just take some time out and figure it out what you can do about besides DoorDash. You can do that on the weekend, but you can't do DoorDash all day because you're putting wear and tear on your car. And maybe you get a second car. If you get a second car, then you can use that for DoorDash purposes. Um, maybe get your CDL. You can always get your CDL and just drive locally. That's all you have to do. Use your CDL and drive locally. That way you don't have to worry about, certain things. You definitely make some great money, Jasmine. I'm telling you, it's a lot of women that are getting paid top dollars and you can just do local driving. I mean, it's just really, you're making it real harder than what you do. It's a lot of things that you can do. A lot of things you can do besides sell fish dinners. I don't think anybody's paying for that fish dinner, by the way, that I did mention earlier. If you know what a fish dinner is, I mean, look, okay, let me first say, I'm not saying that women are fish dinners because we're not fish dinners. Not all of us have that odor of fish, but I'm just being funny. It's just all for comedic cold reasons. It's not to be taken. It's to be taken lightly, and for you to laugh and kiki. I don't mean that. I don't mean that in that way. I'm just joning on her just to make light of a situation that is, I don't know, because she is what, overwhelmed.
My daughter's getting ready to put out a lot of money. Of course, I'm going to help. Thank you. I'll send you 20 sis. I have my wife do it when she goes on her break. Thank you.
Listen, why? Listen, all of you LBGQ, don't let Jasmine, because Jasmine is a part of your community. Don't keep donating to her because she's never going to get her lesson. She has to learn to get off of her tukas and make it happen. You know, we don't want to see her up her begging all the time. It's not helping her. You're just adding to her delinquency. Delinquency on the sense of not being able to pay her bills because they're always delinquent. The delinquency of her just acting like a child, like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. Oh, she's basically stuck in the same grade when she met Philip. I don't know, 13, 12, whatever that was, 9, I don't know. When she met Philip, and once he started putting those babies in her, and her mom did have it to take, I'm sorry, I wasn't going to do that. But, you know, and then her moving, I don't, that's none of my business. Let me shut up. Listen, you know what it is, Jazz. We're not going to play. You're still left at the same age that you was when you first met Philip. Let's just, and I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think it's. I think it's enabling her. You have to stop enabling her. But you know, if you want to keep creating this big monster, which is why she got on her and basically was going off on you, telling you that you didn't have to donate to her, and she know you got bills or whatever, and she's not putting a GU into your head and this and this and that. Now, does that sound like somebody that really wants your dollars? That sounds like an arrogant little twit. But this is just comedical reasons. I don't mean that. I'm just being a comedian. I'm being a comedian. These are just jokes. This is just dark humor. It's a sense of dark humor. I'm just joking. Everything is educational purposes only.
I appreciate it. You got 50 cents. It's better than nothing. I love the Lord. She put my cash app in the it should be, it's pinned at the bottom, y'all. She put my cash app.
Let's do downstairs work. I gotta go get your cash app. I gotta go and recruit people to come to your stinking A page. I gotta tell people to lighten up on Jasmine. Jasmine has a pure heart. That's what she likes to say. She always talks about the pure heart. You know, I've heard a lot of PDs say that. You know what I'm talking about? PDOs say that, oh, I have come from a pure place and it's just so innocent to be blah 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 blah, disgusting, disgusting, go back to jail, bury you in the deep dark souls of the underground where you can never see the light of day. You touch one child, that's where you belong. With that said, and when you say that pure heart stuff, I just eyeball you like, what are you talking about? Have you been watching those videos? Are you relating to that?
It's right there, my Jazzy Life 10.
Why you like to watch TikTok so much? They have like some certain things where they're trying to make that stuff illegal. And I'm telling you to do your research on that. That's why we kept telling you stop giving children baths in the tub online. Stop showing it's the imagination. Even if we don't see a wiki woo or a pocketbook or any of that, it's still the imagination that should never be left to imagine. Okay, you should never do that. Put your children in a place where someone may possibly think of your children in a certain way that we don't need to see them in. And if I were you, I would go seek some type of counseling on the way that you film your children from the back. But that's neither here nor there. They're not my children, but I'm going to say something because I don't deem that to be righteous. And don't tell me that it's normal because it's freaking not. Let's go.
Right. Thank you all that can help. Like anything. They said they got 50 cents. I appreciate your 50 cents.
I'm not reading comments.
It's at the bottom. It's pinned at the bottom. My Jazzy Life 10. I had to move back to Midwest. I don't even have a car right now.
Jasmine, within the last 6 months, you have came up here. Last 6 months, you have came up here and begged at least 4 times, at least 4 to 5 times. I really recall a minimum of 3 times, which is way too much in 6 months. You've did. I haven't even counted with the year. I'm sure adding the year to it, I'm sure it's gonna be like way more than that. But I'm gonna just go 6 months. Excuse me. And with there 6 months time, you came up here and begged and asked people to donate money to your cash apps. YouTube, you cannot be mad at me. This is all educational purposes. I have not said anything to Jasmine that would be considered harassment of any form because I don't harass people. I'm just reacting to the stuff that's coming out of her pie hole. I mean, her mouth. Okay. So let's continue.
Had to leave everything I own back in Florida to talk about starting over. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
She don't care.
Like for real.
Why do y'all tell her stuff?
Patrice, you can do it to my what is it called, y'all? PayPal if you have PayPal.
I wish these helpers stop wasting their time and telling her, you know, of telling her about their life story and what they got to do with their money. I had it was another one female, I ain't gonna say her name, but I was subscribed to her a long time ago in another sector. This was nobody in this sector. Before any of you say Dr. Ace, I don't. And I'm not gonna keep explaining myself, but I do want to say that. I'm not gonna explain myself. Fuck you. If you think I'm talking about you, fuck you, because that's what I'm talking about then. Okay. But I ain't talking about nobody. But if you want to think that, go ahead. I am talking about someone, but not but nobody in the sector. She's not even on YouTube anymore because she got ran off. With them, they got ran. Okay. Anyway, this heifer hit up my Gmail account, one of my Gmail accounts, asking me to donate some money to her. I'm like, bitch, I got grandchildren and I got a business. And she never gave me a lick of anything, never gave me any advice, never promoted my channel, never did anything. Are you crazy? Ask me for some money. And I'm like, girl, I can't give you none of my money. I'm not gonna give you none of my money. And she had a whole man over there. I was like, bitch, I'm not giving no money. Listen, you crazy. And they did even the thing where she said, well, hey, if I understand you can't give me money, but can you watch my channel, get my numbers up? She'd say, well, hey, could you send me could you do, I don't know. She could have just said, watch my channel. Do you know any way can I talk to you so I can help a way where I can pay my rent or whatever the hell she talking about? And she got off of YouTube bragging about how much she made this kind of money and she was rich and all this other stuff, but she was out of a certain city. I said, girl, I'm not donating you no money. She just literally got for saying, oh, I'm rich. I don't need none of you bitches ain't going to hit me up on the email and ask me for some money, just like Jasmine just did. I said, I would be a fool. I never gave her no money. I think I gave her like $1 on her channel. Whatever it was, I sent her some money on her channel because she was spending some good stuff. And that was before I got this particular spot. I was in the old building. That rent went up but like $750. Okay. And I had less bills then. I didn't have a water bill or I just had a gas bill and electric bill. I didn't have an internet bill over there, so my bills was less in comparison to what I'm in now. But you know what I'm saying? So I gave her a couple of dollars. But shoot, on her YouTube, not because she don't ask me for no money. I don't like when people ask me for money. If I want to donate or do something for you, I'm gonna do it for you, but don't ask me for it. Don't ask me to do nothing. I'll just do it because my heart will tell me to. The money I've gotten when people just donate to me, I didn't ask for. People just like, you know what, Dr. A, I love what you spending on her. So they have to drop me some money, and I'm appreciative of that. But god dang, every time you turn around, this helper's always begging. Don't make no sense. And she get up here with this dry ass whack Teddy Ruxpin looking eyes. Oh, guys. Hey, guys. Oh, you don't have to donate. I'm not putting GOUN to your head. I'm not putting GOUN. Did she spell it right? I think she said GOUN. Did she say GOUN? I don't know what she said. I'm just talking crap. But she's going, I put no GUN to your head. And then, guys, good, you don't have to do, if you don't want to do nothing, I'm not asking nothing. Shut up. You are big and you did ask me for something, and you are asking these people to break you off something. You don't care what kind of energy or what they got going on. You want your money. You feel like this is give Jasmine Khan her money. That's exactly how you act. And you act like people owe you. You act like this world owe you something. This world don't owe you a goddamn thing. What's gonna happen is one day you're gonna wake up and this world's gonna chew your punk butt high out and spit you out and put you right back in that sea. And then you're gonna want to climb back up in your mama's womb. She.
My Cash App, myjazzylife 10. Can y'all drop it in the comments again? Why not just say you want money for your birthday? Because then I'll be lying. That shit's irrelevant for me right now. Then I'll be lying. Like, seriously. My PayPal is Jazzy40. Hold on. Somebody just sent some. Hold on. Somebody just sent some. Hold on. It just popped.
So you didn't come on here to even talk to people or ask them how they doing or do any type of commentary or show a video of your stinking miserable existence you call a life. You got on here just to beg for money. Are you serious, Jasmine? You didn't get on here to say anything positive or happy or anything that would make any logical sense. You just came up here just to beg. You got to be kidding me. It just doesn't make sense. So you don't love yourself enough to say, you know what? I love myself. I love my pride more. And then get out and get it and just ask people maybe some suggestions. And then you got up here last month writing stuff down. Oh, guys, well, produce better videos. You got up here, oh, guys, what would you like me to talk about? Bitch, we already told you what we wanted you to talk about. And what your dry ass get up here and talk about? Not a darn thing. You doing the same old jiggity, running your flabby tail down the basketball court like rumble in the jungle, and you rumble in the jungle to the court. People are falling off. It's like an earthquake coming down. And then you rolling around and going, my teammates. Girl, them people don't like you or know you or even acknowledge your existence. The nerve of you to get up here and beg people to do it. You paying for these basketball games. You paying for everything. And you mean to tell me, and every time we turn around, you and Daddy are eating out fast foods. And then you're buying processed food. And then you selling, allegedly, they said you selling your food stamps. And you mean to tell me that you selling your food stamps and you got all this time in the world to do all this bullshiggity and then try to act like you innocent and like you need some money for a darn deposit and you already in the place? That don't make no freaking sense. And you talking about you got 3 deposits. Where in the hell did they do that at? You are so stupid. They pay you didn't even pay. You couldn't pay the money for this bill. Your people probably paid first and last month's rent because that's what it's called. You big galoot. It's first and last for comedical purposes. Okay, you have to pay first and last month's rent, and sometimes they require you to deposit. That is the damn deposit, and it's usually put together. That is not put separately. And and if it is put separately, it's the first and last month's rent. You pay that, and then you'll go and pay the deposit. But you have to pay all that before you move into a place. I don't know what kind of landlords you got. This is the second darn landlord that you done moved into a place and said that they allowed you to move in with a deposit, and you gotta pay 3 deposits. What the fuck are you talking about? You got to be Sam Dickens out of your flabbergasted mind. Sorry, almost got you look crazy. Who do you think you talking to? Listen, we all have had apartments at some point in time, or homes, or stayed in someone's house, or we stayed in our parents' property or something like that. We have been in different scenarios, and what I'm going to tell you is that I've never heard of such a thing that you're talking about. You are insane. You are insane, ridiculous, and nauseating, and a piece of shiggity liar, redundant pie hole of a liar. I gotta go. Thank you so much. I do appreciate everybody coming live. I cannot take this anymore because I'm gonna start really going off, and it's not gonna be nice. Okay, damn, I'm sick of this girl. I tried to hang in there, but I feel like I had it coming on to listening to this idiot. She is definitely a freaking idiot. Hey, honey. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. Let me go ahead and get the jiggity out of here. How do you end this stream? Right here. All right, let's go.